Alright, we are off. I'm joined here with Kyle on commentary.
Yo, the actual A-team finally getting together for one.
Yeah.
All these years. Spam these bones on Jones.
Got 3 peaches. Brian on his own as
Hell
Wario.
yeah. I respect it. Sometimes it's a lonely world out here as a Wario. I'm rooting for Brian, obviously. I don't have my phone. I can't do the channel point prediction, but I would put all my money in the world on Brian. Peaches will all cannibalize. They want to be the top Peach.
Exactly.
So they're going to cannibalize each other. So Wario's going to sneak on through.
Don't stand in front with this green, he throws it.
Ooh,
almost.
Close. Brian decides, you know what, that was a good shot. I'll take a hit anyways. Hits the bomb. Clearing it out for lap 3. Yeah, so overall tournament-wise, I mean, Zoran's your leader right now overall. Averaging 33 points per round. I think this is just his second one.
Yep.
Yeah. Jones, decent spot. I think he's in 6th right now, so he's right in that middle pack, fighting for that quarterfinal, semifinal advancement spot. Deel bringing up the rear, but 16 points, honestly, in last right now. I think it's pretty crazy. Really tight in the middle here. And then Brian, who started pretty nice, 18.5 so far average, so...
At the bottom end of the tournament standings are definitely stronger this year than previous years.
Yeah, everyone's improved, so it's really adding a lot of suspense, and not really sure what things are going to look like, honestly, at the end of everything.
Last lap, let's see. Brian pulls the star.
Jones is in the lead.
Zoran too.
Zoran. Here we go. I think Jones might still have this. Yes, Jones will take the win. Brian looks like he's going to come in 2nd, and I do think Zoran's going to take 3rd. Yep. Deel 4th. You can get a point for that. Half point, though, because he finishes the race. That's why we have the decimals this year, for the half point.
Dan and Zoran tied on there.
Yeah. So, I guess that... It's hard now that I can't see the overall. I should have my phone, but my phone's dead. That's alright. Yeah, so this is... I guess Jones is 3rd, man.
Yep, and it resets the...
L start.
L or start.
Oh, I didn't know. That's how you cruise control going now.
Are we ready?
Yep.
Cameraman, getting Brian in frame a bit better. Get those muscles in. And we wanted to really get Luke in the background. Brian's dad. And yeah. So Jones, again, sitting around the 27 barrier. If he can really get around that score here, I think he'd be happy, and I think that's going to help him compared to like people like Jake and Syrup and Hattok.
Yeah, I mean, Jones has like a pretty decent opportunity here to jump into the 4th place spot on the standing.
Oh, for sure.
So
yeah, you can go even further. 48.
Yeah.
He's on pace.
Yeah. True.
Why sell him short?
True. Yeah, no one's really like running away with a leader.
That's the other thing. Yeah, Dan and Zoran are still in it. I mean, if Zoran can't really put up like a high 30s around here, he's gonna be in range with Zoran or Dan and myself.
Yep.
Everyone really. I mean, it takes one big round to really close this gap here. A bad round to lose.
Exactly. Deel out in front, holding on. But a blue gets him and he misses
you
the
first.
item.
This is Mario Kart.
Yep.
They all target you. Jones with a weird. He was going backwards for a second there. He gets the star bolt though. All right, power position. It's the end of lap 2 here. He's gonna double up, and it's gonna be okay. Trick shrooms. Take it too greedy here.
We're like kept getting those stars and bolts over the items.
Zoran does have shell. How does Jones not swoosh Brian there? Oh my goodness! In the drive-by, and Jones has used all his shrooms, so hang out here to get to. Zoran narrowly avoiding Brian with a trailing Deke there. He's gonna go through the walls, and he makes it. Brian. Oh, he's holding for defense here. Deel gonna go for him.
It's Brian.
Does get the items. Deel spins out. This will be a
Jones missed the item.
I was gonna say great chance for Jones, but Deel picks up the bolt. Oh, Zoran won the race for the bolt, but loses the 50-50. But with the shock dodge, should be good to take the win here. Deel, with Brian hitting, I think, a mole or a bomb, Deel should be in 2nd. The race for 3rd is on. But Golden Shroom, if Brian's not careful here, this could be Jones. He's coming through, he's pushing. I think Brian's going to be okay. Yeah, Jones really pushing there, but can't get it. Brian in 3rd.
We got close points now here.
Zoran takes the lead. The race is in. 4-3-3-2. That's the last 4 digits of Abney's phone number. If we get another certain score, I'll tell you guys the middle 3 as well, and then you just got to figure out his area code.
And you already know the area code. 317. I'm definitely from Indianapolis.
Oh,
See if
man.
everyone makes the ramp here.
You're gonna really start getting some spam calls, I think.
Someone is.
And it's just it's gonna be Abney chip, Abney chip, Abney chip, hang up. Wow, Brian taking
the
everything out,
green.
and then he takes Deel out, and he takes
Wow.
another banana out. Deel the backup. Oh, he got too much speed.
Brian with
Yeah.
the swag jump.
Zoran now picking up a bolt as well. So, yeah, Brian. Crazy strats here from this trio. That's what you got to live up to the Wario name, though. You just got to be a wild racer.
Jones way out ahead here.
And really,
Good
Zoran.
idea.
Deel isn't too far behind. Gets the bolt. Insta-fires. So Zoran, or no, Jones was already going off to the side because of Zoran's bolt, but
Oh, he has a second bolt. I was
Yeah.
I was wondering why he decided to go that way, but yeah, he got another
Brian
one.
ends up forcing the bolt. Zoran picking up a star. He is going to use it to get through safe. There was a lot of bananas there the last lap, so I think he knew that. Well played by him. Takes out the trees, too, to help his competitors out.
Oh, Zoran won the
This is
finish line
items,
glitch,
yeah.
but
Jones spins out. Panicked a bit there. He is going to use this shroom to get back up to speed, and just like that.
oh, Brian gets hit by a banana. No item
really
for him
close.
either.
This blue shell comes out, but at KTV it's not exactly great. I think Zoran should have enough time to get to the ramp. If he misses the ramp, then the blue's going to come to play. But Zoran
Makes it.
makes it. A little hot there, too. Jones has to be careful here.
Oh, Jones too far
I
right.
think he knew that a blue could really mess him up, so he's trying to push to get in. Deel gets in. Zoran spinning out. And he gets the blue. He's stuck at the line.
Makes it.
Zoran takes the win. I think Deel should be good for second here. Oh, he tried to grab swag. Can't get it. Brian's pushing though with the star.
Oh,
Brian gets him at the line. Jones was too far into the water there, too slow.
Wow, the last frame.
Yeah. Zoran opening up a slight lead here, 7. Brian and Deel tied with 4. Decent start for them, and then Jones at 3. Really wants to get out of Mushroom at this point if he can get some points here. Not going to be the worst result in Mushroom, but I know this isn't what he was asking for. What is this chaos?
Jones
start?
got bumped into a spin out.
Spinning around a bunch.
It's fine. He gets the big sandbag, but spins out accidentally again.
Wheeling and dealing from Slim. Clearly a big Jake fan.
I wonder how long Zoran holds this bolt.
And knowing how confident he is in his driving, there's a chance he holds it. Oh, he's
Oh,
going to
he's
use it here.
he
yeah.
sandbags for the third place item.
It's like there's a chance he saves this and just tries to outrace these two, especially with Jones behind, but
Banana is not a super great item for
yeah,
him, but it's
it can cause some chaos behind.
it's something.
Jones hits one.
Jones having to stop his third spin out here.
So I think the strat here for Zoran, though, so this is one that can work at Calamari Desert. I think he just wants to open up a pretty big lead.
Yeah, which he has a bit of a lead.
He has
now.
a solid one. The bolt comes out. The worst.
We'll close it in.
You can
but
still run away. I mean, there's still plenty of places to cut areas with speed items, so guys behind him getting stars, shrooms.
And there's a lot of
could make some
reds, so
ground.
that's giving Zoran an even bigger lead because they're just hitting each other.
Yeah. So this is part of why you do this strat here, to try and run away, is just if you get the right items behind you, the right items in your pocket too, with Boo here, you can honestly just outrace everyone.
Yeah. Zoran is just going to be long gone probably with this boot.
Yeah, so I'm curious when Brian uses this. There
Oh,
are
and-
blue avoidance strats, but I think he's just going to take the quicker route, and he's just going to use the Boo when the it's close.
Well, and Zoran was able to just watch entirely what item Brian got because Brian was dragging the blue
Yeah.
shell, so waited to see if it was something he
Yeah,
wanted.
there it is, and he is going to take the double. Yeah, I mean, it would have been greedy asking him to wait a little bit longer. Maybe he gets a bolt, but he is going to avoid the blue, which is more important here. Jones is so far back, I don't think he's much of a threat right now. Could get some items and be a threat, but not much of a threat to Zoran right now. Star. I mean,
No
Jones,
swag banana for
Jones
Zoran?
spams it, too. Not sure what he's going for here.
Jones is going to catch up, maybe.
He
here.
knows the double sand cuts, too, so I'm not sure. I think he just spammed the star a bit. Or he might just be honestly like, whatever. I also want to get away from these guys, take my 2 points and move on. I kind of see on his face, I think he realizes, though, that he could have tried to run Zoran down. Gotta be careful here. Brian does
Go
have
for-
a star now.
Jones could go for the snipe. He
He
throws
is.
him.
More snipes! It's on the line a bit!
Not enough.
Yeah, oh, it was a little bit too far outside. Zoran also sending a warning shot back with a backwards green. But Jones with the protection gets second. Brian taking third. So, quarter in.
Oh, Zoran, another first in a row here.
Well,
Takes 3 of them.
Yep, 1 quarter into this round. Zoran leads it with 10. Pretty commanding lead over Jones and Brian. 5 each, tied for second, and Deel just behind those guys at 4. You know, keeping his average pace of 16. 1 per race. That's all he wants.
Yeah.
He's like, you guys can do what you want. I'll take a bow to 3rd place. Although, he sees a lightning and he's like, maybe I can really push this. Interestingly, holds it. I mean, it works because Jones ends up slowing down, trying to dodge it. Curious if Deel's going to use it here. If he can race out. Oh, he was going straight for that banana, and Jones said, I'll take the bullet for you, Peach, don't worry.
I do enjoy the troll strat of just holding the bolt the entire race.
Honestly, yeah.
Just to mess with
At some places? Okay, well,
there
this is it here, interestingly. He does get Brian hit, so maybe he is playing for this third place.
It is an interesting spot right there because it gives you the opportunity to run people over.
I have no idea how he didn't
They're
hit
stuck
somebody.
there.
Yeah, I do agree with that. Yeah, you can chaos. But now Zoran behind him with some trip reds. Not sure if I think Zoran's confident in his racing. Yeah, Deel's just gonna let him go. And I don't know when Zoran hits, but Deel's still stuck behind these reds. Chaos! All 3 peaches in the air. Okay.
Deel hits one of the reds.
He does get the 3rd place item, a star!
Wow.
Deel's gonna go through. He's gotta try to take this red out. No, he's just gonna go ahead. Okay. I think he's gonna hope that. No, Jones spins out now, so Zoran is on Deel's tail. Deel does get the blocker.
Zone red, that's nice.
Yeah, red versus red.
It's gone.
And he is gonna have a deep.
The
Is he
fake
gonna lay
item.
it? He does. Oh, I don't know. Where...
Zoran gets by.
Nice, yeah.
Jones does not.
Zoran with the shrooms. Yeah, so now we have a pretty split race. 2 peaches in front, a peach and a Wario behind. Jones having a bit of a tough race here. He's spinning out a lot, getting hit by a lot. Ooh. The reds. Wow, neither of...
Oh, it hits
he
the pole and the bomb here.
I was just going to say, Brian had 2 circling reds and Jones sent in 2 shells. Both of them hit Brian, so Brian had both shells available. Throws one in the wall, holds the other, and now it's just useless. Jones is going to take off, and Jones
could catch up to second
yeah,
here.
absolutely. Get some decent items. Honestly, he could really troll here. No, he plays it safe.
Jones snipe from this distance.
Hang on,
probably
Deel
not.
now with some shrooms. Oh, he goes super wide. Yeah. All right, Deel's going to take the second. Zoran taking the win. That's a 3 straight, or 4 straight
4
for
straight,
him.
I think. Yeah.
Zoran's going to take a 3rd. Take another point. 13 for Zoran. Deel now moves into a tie for 2nd. More than a dealing. Spam this seal to help out Deel. This is the one that you said yesterday.
Spam this peel to help out.
Yeah, and there was the banana with the glasses on. Deel, no. Zoran gonna go the time trial strat. Oh man, a pair of stars behind though.
Right.
A lot of tumbling going on. It's the deal with Mario Kart.
Oh wow, the reds just go right by
I think,
Brian.
oh, because Brian was in the lead. Or I guess maybe Jones was in the lead when he sent it. Oh no. This red's still coming. Okay, it doesn't end up hitting. Yeah, whoever sent that red was in the lead at the time, so it didn't register anybody. It just does what the reds do, and they just go on the blue path basically the whole race until it hits something. Bolt now for Deel. He is going to go to the side. I think he might try to double up here, which might not be the best. No, okay, he doesn't let Jones go. He is going to make Jones the target, though, here. And there's a blue from Zoran, so we'll see if Jones has been known to try and fake this. Yeah, he won't. Deel's been studying the game tape. He is going to use it now. Oh, goodness. Can't beat luck. Zoran picks a 3rd place bolt up. Deel going to have to be careful. Okay, well, he doesn't go for it. Smart.
Zoran gonna size up while he's going around.
But he falls off.
Too much speed.
Jones stays on the track. Another blue could be coming here, though. I think Deel needs to wait, though, because if these guys cut the grass, they'll be able to avoid this blue.
Right in the lead, but Jones...
Okay,
oh, he was trying to get rid of the mushrooms, but...
Okay, yeah, now
not
none of
enough.
them will go, so this is a good time to use this blue. It hits 2 people, and then I don't know what happened to Zoran, but he got hit by something. Deel gonna buffer this star, see if he knows. He can go the time trial path at this point if he's going quick enough. Yeah, he's definitely gonna go quick enough. Is he gonna go for it? He does,
oh, wow.
but he drifts too wide.
Hung out so
The
far.
hardest thing with the star is you don't realize just how wide you end up swinging out.
Now
So
Brian with the last lap bolt here is
we
going to be
have a
huge.
close race. Zoran, oh, Jones tries to bait it out again. I think all 3 laps Jones could not go for. I don't know if he went for a lap 2. Zoran going
Brian
for the
doesn't
small.
make it.
Zoran makes it. Brian does not. So Zoran's in a good position for another win. I mean, Jones has 2 reds he can try and send in here, but I think he's going to want to cycle for something better. Like a star or something? Oh, I guess nothing. Whoa! Zoran stops!
What a play.
That's a targeting
Wow,
play. Now,
that's
hang on.
crazy.
Now, Deel's coming in with some shrooms. Is he going to have enough? No. Deel, though, going to take the 2nd. Oh, I think that's... Jones will not be forgetting that one.
That is crazy.
That's going to live in the mind of Jones for a little bit here.
Jones loses 2 points because of that.
And now, Zoran, 5 straight wins. Deel picked up that 2nd. Up to 8 now. Good start for him at this point. Brian at 6. Yes, we are using a ROM hack that lets you Take multiple players, as well as a few other quality of life.
Yep. All the characters have the same stats. And we are also playing this entire tournament in non-shortcut. So, of course, Banshee Boardwalk doesn't really have much you can do, but when Rainbow Road, Memorial Stadium, non-shortcut.
All the players.
Jones off
I
the
think
track.
that was Zoran's bananas against Zoran's. Yeah, one other thing. I think we agreed this year. There's no standard controllers allowed. Everyone has to use fishing
Yes.
rod or the power fist.
Yes, Mad Cat's controllers.
Mad Cat's only. Turbo allowed.
Yeah. Using the Dance Dance Revolution pad. To play.
Yeah, Abney really works up a sweat in his matches.
Halfway through the match, I swap over to the DK bongos.
Halfway through the match, he needs like a 5 minute. Halfway through the match, he needs a 5 minute water break.
Yeah. Oh, Zoran hitting all those bananas sitting there.
Pat, if you could choose a controller, which one would you pick? Non-standard ones.
Jones hitting the same.
Oh, he used that star
Brian-
just in time.
Brian gets stopped there, so he doesn't get launched off the track.
Heard that the stopping thing.
Yes.
Don't
Yes.
say anything.
Oh, dude.
Brian's run into some things.
Like the wall. A lot. And the river. Yes.
You guys are fairly evenly spaced in the back, but
Yeah.
Zoran is just a mile
Yeah, Zoran's
ahead.
got a huge lead. There's
Blue shell coming though.
Jones has to be careful here. Gets hit, but he's not going to go off. Okay.
Zoran.
Zoran, yeah, there it is.
Also stopped him though.
Deel just stopped in his tracks as well by falling off. Oh, what a red! The comeback red. Jones cannot get him back with the blue.
Yeah, the blue shell's not going to make it until the end of the
That
lap.
blue might be some chaos here too. And it's Bat House. See if Jones returns the favor to somebody. Yeah, he slows down, stops. Deel sees it.
Wow.
Deel does not go.
Almost.
And Jones needed to extract a little bit of revenge there.
Another win.
Come on, man. Let somebody else take him.
Fuck.
Brian, second.
Yeah. Jones gonna pick the third. 7 points through 7 races. I mean, I know he's gonna want to pick this up in the second half, but he's got one more track to try and figure it out. Zoran at 19, winning this, and then 8-8-7. Surprisingly, Jones is in last right now. He got past the 4-point mark though, and that's huge for him. But yes.
That's 4-point.
Oh no.
Long Rainbow Road here, 6 minutes.
Yeah. So what do we do here? What have you been doing this week? This track comes up.
Been around. Quick nap.
Well, Deel is
Deel
off
already off the track.
Way off the track. Trying to give us some entertainment.
Yep.
I appreciate it.
Be able to catch up.
Oh, Zoran gets the bolt. Jones wins the race, loses the 50-50.
Wow.
Can't beat. I mean, I think Zoran was a bit slow in that, waiting because he didn't want to give
Yeah.
Deel a shock dodge, but probably
Nope.
should have.
He squishes Jones.
Jones is just... I mean, Jones just needs to, like, kind of not worry too much about that, if that makes sense. Like, kind of reset yourself. Just be like, yeah, whatever, it's happened. Let's continue racing. But, yeah, he really just needs to try and stack some. Zoran is really bullying Jones. Sometimes intentional, sometimes not intentional. But at this point, Jones is going to probably feel like it's all intentional, and he just needs to try and, like, genuinely mentally reset himself and be like, okay, whatever, like, just race your race. Jones uses the banana, the spin out strats. Large spin out. I mean, small spin out, actually.
Yeah. Not large. It was what the
Yeah.
here?
Oh, why? I guess he had the bolts. Zoran now picks up the boo. Okay.
Those mushrooms.
Zoran is going to go for the Tran. Did see where the chomp was, so he is going to make that. It's going to be a little quicker than I think Jones, just going straight for the ski jump. He should stay in bounds. Yes, he does. Unless he got a crazy bounce there, which you never know. Brian and Deel both hitting this chomp. Brian throws the shell late. I think Jones should know that he should be alright here. It's the chomp. He does get
Another
boo,
boo.
though.
I think this might be his third boo.
Yeah, I think he's gotten 2 and Zoran's gotten 1.
He had just used another one.
Oh man, yeah. Gonna be fishing for, I think, Brian and those items here. He fishes. I think he was just
No
see what he
banana
can
for
get.
you.
Yeah.
He knew DK was coming up. He didn't want DK to get fed. So
Deel. So with
he had
Deel,
to
we
make
gotta
sure.
keep an eye on Deel here because Deel has been known to feed DK. He gets a banana bunch. He's not gonna too useful
be
for him in
huge.
the race, but it could be huge for feeding
The
DK.
dual banana bunch is guaranteed win.
Is Jones gonna do it?
Oh,
I think
he's
it's gonna be
lining
too
up.
small.
He's lining up.
Oh, I don't know if you. I think he might have been trying it, but you know, sometimes the controller doesn't go forward for some reason. Deel going nice and slow around this corner. I mean,
Zoran with a boo.
Yeah.
Man,
still
crazy.
opening up a real lead. Yeah, quite a few boos on this track. Boos out. Another boos out, and Jones steals the boo.
This is. I can't believe how many of these are.
Yeah, everyone spam your boos out emotes. If you don't have one, go sub to Dan. Your Wario emotes, go sub for me. I'll be 30. Twitch.tv sub. It's a new link now, right? We used to be /subscribe. Now it's like /products. Jones
I
with the
think
steal.
it redirects.
Yeah. Okay. /subscribe. My account is Darius A64. Oh, Jones with the quick tumble. Smart. He's helping out his competitors here.
Use the star up the hill.
Yeah, so he stole that one from Deel. I mean, it's going to be a tall task to try and catch Zoki here, but unless he gets a shock dodge, Brian, help him out. Gotta throw for content, buddy. But at this point, like, the lead is... Zoran's got a good one over Jones. Jones has an even better one over the next two. And then those two are battling for this final point. Blue does hit Zoran. Another bolt coming out. Oh, Jones.
Item.
Has the bananas. Oh, he's gonna lay him down. Okay, he's playing some defense. He doesn't need the DK RNG right now. Maybe he'll save one. Let's have one. We'll get another banana bunch. On feet. Hey.
This means the Lucky Lightning.
Oh, yeah. Feed DK so your place gets updated to 4th. That's what we should do. Put in... If you feed DK, your place is 4th for the next item box. Now that... Hang on now.
It makes a little sound if it goes right in the mouth.
Yeah. And if you feed them all 5, you're guaranteed a star or lightning. That would be so overpowered in first, because you get banana bunches so often.
Or lightning for Brian.
Yeah, we're at the end of this race. I mean, Zoran's... I haven't talked crazy much about
Oh, but Deel off the track.
Zoran is going to win this. Jones is going to take second. Deel and Brian were battling, but with Deel going off the track, it's not over, but... Yeah. What are the odds here?
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We have 2 banana bunches down, too, for Deel and Brian, but they've already passed DK. Deel, turn around, go to... Oh, same frame star. Insult to injury.
He's got the small star active right now.
Invincible. Nothing can stop him. Oh, Jones is backing up.
Sweat. What is
He tried to get the double points.
Bruh. That's enough.
Yeah, jeez. Now just all sorts of chaos going on back here. Brian gets
I can see.
So,
Jesus.
halfway. Zoran. Fantastic start. Fantastic first 2 cups. 22 points for him.
He's won 7 of the 8 races so
Only a
far.
third on Luigi. 7 in a row. And he nearly is splitting them perfectly behind him. Jones at 9, Brian at 9, Deel at 8. Battle for second is raging on, but those guys are definitely going to want to start taking points off Zoran to see if any of them can hit the 4 barrier, which is an exactly average round.
I'm waiting.
Star. So we're going to get the Zoki RNG. Get triple lightning. Now that would be an item. 3 lightnings.
You get to choose which player you hit.
Yeah.
Each of them as well.
All 3 on Jones. That would be great. It's like how the newer games have that like lightning cloud that makes you faster, but after a while it'll shrink you.
Oh, there's the lightning.
Yeah, well, and he's in second. We might want to check his controller board.
Yeah.
Did you give him the secret, the C left?
He's running some sort of a RNG manip bot through his controller port.
Yeah, we're gonna have to investigate his controller after. Disqualify.
Use this lap 1?
I don't think so, because I think he knows that Jones is like sketching on it. Unless Jones gets a start here. Actually, I think he will. I think he's going to use it. Yep, Jones gets the mini turbo. Nah, too far away. Tried to buffer it before. Uh-oh. Brian. No, Brian.
Missed the mini turbo.
Yeah, he got way too squirrely.
He's going the wrong way.
Dude, Lakitu, very helpful there. Jones has his revenge, possibly. Triple tap, please
make
work.
it?
Triple tap.
Make
Maybe.
that jump?
Yeah, it
Oh,
does, okay.
easily.
Oh,
he
my
gets it
goodness.
stolen.
Yeah, I think he was gonna wait for Zoran. I do think he was gonna extract some revenge and go for Zoran, but now Zoran's not
This
even
is
giving him the
just
choice.
impossible.
I don't know who goes for you, Zoran. Maybe he targets Jones again to see if he can knock him down.
Just gonna try.
I think he might, honestly.
I mean, I don't see why he would.
I think there might be fists flying after this race, everybody. feed Wario! There's so many of them on the side. I mean, Zoran's not really worried, honestly, about Deel catching up. He's got, like, such a lead. Like, almost a full ramp. Yeah, he has, like, the full ramp worth lead. So he could fall down and still be ahead of Deel, I think.
Yeah.
There's a chance he still targets Deel to extend that lead, but if not, like, he can do whatever he wants here.
Blue shell on the way, maybe.
There
we
is
get
also
Zoran to accidental shortcut or something.
Yeah. There is also a chance that Zoran just plays this diplomatically and just doesn't use it at all.
Just hold it. Power move.
Very possible.
Hold it for the entire
I beat you guys
race.
so bad. Wow.
Oh,
Okay,
there
so
he
he
goes.
does go for Deel. So,
Oh, wow.
diplomatic to Jones. He helps him out a bit. That piece just dropped right in front of Jones.
Yeah.
Jones had to avoid it. So yeah, at this point, though, Zoran's going to have like a 2-ramp lead. Like, he could fall down twice and still be in the lead.
I was surprised, actually.
Yeah.
I kind of fully expected just pull Jones.
I think so too, but I think Zoran knows that this is at times a political game, and so if he targets Jones, Jones might just be like, you know what, I don't even care about the tournament anymore. I don't want you to win anymore. It is a strat, especially after you've been targeted multiple times. But I think Zoran's trying to play the morale game here and not just get Jones change his mind on everything. That was big, though, for Jones. Second place, I mean, again, he needs to start stacking some firsts if he can. It's a solid lead on second, but hitting that deke is going to bring the buddies back in. Spinning out another banana, so this is right on top of each other, all three of them. Zoran already hitting the ramp, already through. These guys might not even make it to that straightaway, like, under the ramp before Zoran finishes this race. They're not even on the corner before it.
Not even close.
Half a lap win on Wario Stadium. Jones now, I was might consider cycling out these, sending this red forward. I think Brian is going to get hit. He tried to cancel it, maybe? Oh, but he's got to be careful based on where Zoran is on the track. And he wasn't, and red shield just hit him. But, good news is, perfect protection out from Jones, as long as he's not sliding and hitting banana. But Brian is going to send these. There is a chance that one of these gets through. No!
Oh, wow.
Great defense!
Brian
Jones,
misses
I
the
think,
item.
yeah, with Brian missing the items, just hold on to this Jones. Oh, he is going to send it, alright. Uses the shrooms, shroom ahead. Is still going to take second. Third place for Brian. Oh, I kind of forgot Zoran was in this race. He wins.
Yeah. We're making it look like he's just playing at a local bar tournament here.
Yeah, honestly. 8 straight wins. The bunch behind him. I mean, when somebody dominates this much, it can turn into a I just need to keep racing for second, but there's so few points available at that point that Jones needs to push for a win, maybe. Deel getting hit by that green. We'll see. I mean, the Bolt? I mean, does Brian honestly say, you know what, somebody else needs to win. I don't even care if it's me. Jones, a little sandbag strat. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Gets squished by the penguin.
Nice.
Jones narrowly avoiding the penguin. Jones is going to be a little roadblock here. He is going to send some. Okay, does not hit Zoran. They went in a weird direction. Not really a matrix there. 1 versus 3. I'll let you do that math. Yeah, Jones also did that math. And a star coming through. Hang on.
Oh,
Deel,
wow.
what a play! Jones gets hit! Jones, though, could... Oh, Brian was out to such a lead, and he falls in.
Zoran hits
Zoran
the bomb.
hits the bomb. This is a chance. Deel. Spam this seal if you want. Deel.
He's got a big lead.
Spam the peel or the seal. Come on, chat. Peels and seals. Turn this to emote only.
Oh, Jones hits the banana and gets hit by passing Zoran with the green.
Someone's got a star here now. This is going to be tough. Deel's got to race this clean. He's got to be careful. Penguin. Zoran is on his tail. There's a deke there, but it's not going to matter for Zoran. Zoran's going to see if he can speed her. He goes around.
He's gone around all 3 laps.
Oh, Deel hits the bomb. You guys didn't spam the peel enough. Probably need a bolt. Deel just confident in his driving. Just driving straight ahead. This is Oh, star now. Deel should be in a good spot for a second. Honestly, maybe if Zoran pushes this? No, he doesn't. Zoran goes safe. Deel kind of pushing it. Deel does come close. We'll finish second. In a row for Zoran. Brian gonna take the third there. Just leaving. Oh, he's leaving crumbs for the field.
I mean, Zoran is like almost on an absolutely perfect round.
If
despite the one missed first place, he would have.
He has them
effectively
nearly
a perfect
perfectly
round.
split.
Yeah, it's like
insane.
nearly as good as you could possibly do at this.
This is trending to a, what, 46, 17, 17, 16.
Yeah.
Exactly how he wants it.
Just crazy.
And this, in terms of overall standings, I mean, this is really helping Zoran try to lock up that that top seed in one of those finalist spots. That's gonna make the job harder for Dan.
Jones can
me,
finally try to stop.
I think Jones might have revenge on his mind here. Come on, Jones, spiteful, be spiteful.
Zoran can probably make this small
Yeah.
without too much of a problem.
Don't love
We'll
his
see.
setup. I think Jones knows that he knows the setup. Okay, he uses it a little earlier because I think Brian was kind of on the zipper. Yeah, Zoran sets this up perfectly. Yeah, I didn't know if he was too far left at the start, but no, he set it up perfectly. Brian gonna go for it. I actually think that's gonna backfire. No, he's gonna land. If you can get too far up that hill, though, you can, like, tumble into the water.
Yeah.
So Jones, though, taking a second. I mean, again, he'll be fine with the second at this point, but he really needs to get a win or two to get him back on pace. He's just stuck with the buddies all the time, man. Here comes a blue. Blue goes through. Zoran is going to really have... Oh. Banana. Zoran really has that turn trapped. Look how many bananas are on there. Brian goes for it.
Oh, Brian's off the
Down goes. Alright, so Deel. Honestly, Jones... Every time Jones gets like a little bit of leeway, just a little mistake brings him back in. He hits a bomb there. He's going to send some more shells in. I don't think they're going to connect, no. So Jones might want to consider slowing down here, seeing if he can get a shock dodge. Well, okay, so Deel was aware of that potential.
We're doing the small jump
Good,
again?
yeah. Yeah, gonna wait a little
Jones
bit.
just waited.
Yeah, smart. I mean, again, if you...
Yeah, he didn't want to size up midair.
like Brian did last lap, and then if Brian had a chance to tumble in. Jones is going to use these shrooms to try and get away from these reds. Nana, triple tap B! He just shrooms into the water. I guess he knew he was going in, so he wanted to get rid of that last shroom. So he can cycle for this next item. Get a bolt here. He can help Deel. No star, okay. Might... Gonna wait. Yeah, so he's gonna go for the fourth place item. Right here. Yep.
Oh, he misses.
Brian took his item, though. Yeah, Jones now knows, though, he can go through this if you come
it's
through
Brian.
and hit Wario. Targeting Wario. Deel is on, sorry, Zoran's tail. He is going to save this red. I think he's going to go for it here. Yeah, if he sends it now, he can get him on the landing. No, he's not. Deel's playing for second here.
This banana here that he's just... Now he's got two blockers. It's pretty safe.
Deel would have had to try and time
Jones
it before the...
playing for third here, though.
Yeah.
Needs something good. It's reds. Is it enough?
Yeah, because Brian sent one, so Jones probably wants the perfect reds. He needs this last one to come off.
He gets... Oh, Brian
stays on.
No!
Oh, no, he doesn't.
Almost.
I mean, Brian had to, like,
yeah,
send that red. He was trying to do that, but then, yeah. So, Zoran still splitting them perfectly. 31-12, 12-11. This is a clinic right now from Zoran. So what, this is the 12th track, so 10 straight wins. A third and then 10 wins. That's not a terrible way to play the game, I would say. I mean, I don't know about you.
Zoran is just stacking.
Yeah, geez. Again, this is gonna, like... It obviously will not perfectly lock him into the finals, but it's putting him in a position, yeah, really doesn't need too much more.
Making it through here.
Story of the round here. He has the lead, and the three behind him are just battling each other. Seems like Jones just cannot get any traction right now.
Cycles the items here.
Oh, the boo comes out. I don't know if he saw it in time, but he uses it just before Zoran can. I mean, that's just the luck Zoran's getting right now as well. That's helping him dominate this round. But he's just putting on a clinic. He's using things so well. Blue is coming in. Zoran gets through. I think the blue canceled somewhere. Yeah, it did. Interesting. Jones deking back and forth with, or duking back and forth with Brian. Honestly, Jones is on Zoran's tail, but this is a scary spot to be in right here. Okay, so Zoran uses it, the green, backwards green. If he can get him on the spiral, that would have been potentially dangerous. But now, this is one of the closest... Oh,
Another boo.
This is one of the closest races we've had so far. And Zoran might be using this just to get through the swamps quickly. He is going to go... Okay, yeah, so Jones, quick reactions. Took some time to do that, though. Okay, blue is coming in. Zoran already used his boo. His blue. No! Jones gets snagged on the wall. I think he knows that he doesn't have too many opportunities, and he was pushing hard there.
Yeah, it was kind of his star was running out like at that time, and there was just nothing he could really do there.
This race still isn't over yet. The bolt.
There's the bolt. Brian
goes down. So does Zoran. Uh-oh. Zoran better win. Zoran still got it. Oh. That's close. I don't want to let you guys behind the scenes too much, but Abney clicked the win for Zoran about half a lap ago, so that got
I did not mean to. I was just clicking. I was selecting the layout.
Yeah, no, you're good. Deel in second, though. Brian in third. Brian third, yep. So Deel now. Not the perfect split from Zoran anymore. Deel's pulling away from the other two. 2 points ahead. But
last cup.
11 straight wins. Puts him at 34. A pretty crazy mark even for a final round. Like a final result in a round. He still has 4 more tracks to go.
If he got last on these next ones, he'd
still have a great round. Deel in second, though, with 14. And then Brian and Jones tied at 12. I mean, Zoran's already locked this round up. He's 20 points ahead, and the max is 12 from anyone. But the battle for second will rage on. Again, doesn't matter too much other than, you know, points that you score. Pride and whatnot. But your actual, like, round placement doesn't matter. It just matters based on the points you can stack. So these guys are going to want, honestly, for Deel to get to, he's in second, and for him to get to the 24-point mark that we keep mentioning is what's considered, like, a average round. You average 1.5 per race. That would be 10 points for him. So he needs 10 points to get to that average mark. Yeah. Jones and Brian would need a perfect cut just to get to 24. So, I mean, Zoran's really dominated this. He hasn't left a whole lot of points on the table, but these guys need to maximize what they can here. Deel with a quick lightning almost gave Zoran a chance to run away because he was at the end of his star. Does not give him a shock dodge, though. Jones needs to try and drop one of those bananas down, I think. Yeah. Perfectly played there by Zoran.
Ends in the lead.
Single shroom for Jones. Alright, he's still got another lap and a half to try and make it up, and at least the crew is close behind
Zoran gets a boo, of course.
Yeah, Deel couldn't even use that star. He had a star active. This is, again, Zoran's playing extremely well, but towards the end of this race, or this round, he's starting to get the luck. Boos are indeed out. Jones picking up a star, though, gonna have a chance to run down for second, and we'll see if he can get within reach of Zoki. There's a chance he can make something happen here today.
Star wants to make sure he gets another item. And he gets another star.
Double star.
Nice. And then
shock dodge. Shock dodge. Wait a minute, this is on now.
Jones almost hit Brian there off the track.
That would have been crazy. At least take the red off. So Jones now, just what he needed. He is going to use this to try and go ahead to Zoran. Does not slow down. Okay, he is just going to race this straight up. A single red. Okay, Jones has the blocker. I think Jones is going to ignore the items. Yeah, he's just going to try to race this, get to the end. Zoran is going to do the Hail Mary play. The star.
Gets the second place star.
Jones, though, if he still races this, I think he's okay. Yeah, he's just got to go. You just got to finish the race here, Jones.
Here comes
Zoran. That green! He narrowly avoids it. Zoran doesn't get the luck he needs at the end. A deep. It's not over yet. Jones is going to break up the perfection. But Zoran still almost got it. Huge, much-needed win for Mark there. Zoran in second, and that's, what, 11 races in a row? Out the window. He's washed.
That fake item was right at the finish.
Brian narrowly gets over. So with that, Jones takes over second again. 15 points. Hey, 3 more wins, and he's honestly salvaged this round. Given that Zoran's basically almost assuredly going to get a 40. He's only needs 4 points in 3 races, and he's like averaging like per race this round, he's averaging like 2.8 points a race. I mean, you get it by the end of Chaco. He should, quite frankly, get it by the end of Choco. But if he can salvage like a low 20s or a 24 out of this, honestly, a low 20s, we'll say, out of a round where somebody gets a mid 40s or something, that's, you're not happy about it, but you're like, that's really about as good as you can do. It's all downhill from Zoki. Yeah, he's just washed now. It's just, he used all his skill up. Yeah, there it is, a blue. Prime Zoki would have avoided that blue. Over the hill. Oh man, what a deke though. Didn't get anyone. Lap 3 could be interesting. Jones missing too many items. Also running into Deel a few too many times, if I'm being honest.
Come on, dude.
Oh no, Jones. That's gonna go out of bounds, yeah. Spinning out and then shelled off for good measure. Good measure. It's just these little mistakes, and Zoran, I mean, he's racing so well, like, a lot of times you can make these little mistakes, and then somebody else will also make the mistakes. But Zoran's not leaving those doors open too often. Jones also had a blue there, which maybe could have helped a little bit, but the banana takes it out. Jones, so many bananas down. I think Zoran's laying most of these.
Yeah, Zoran's getting a ton of bananas and just dropping them face
So
out.
many
Oh wow, the
decent
red block.
Yeah, Jones is just gonna have to start playing for not. Oh,
Brian.
wait a minute. Brian!
Brian moves into first.
Go,
Zoran
Brian!
hits a
Go!
banana.
Zoran hits a banana! Go, Deel! Deny the 40! Deel lays down a bunch of bananas. Oh, wow. Zoran avoids them all. Wow, Brian trying to troll Deel there. Brian wins. Deel in second. Third for Zoran. Not what Jones wanted to see. Falls back last again. His battle for second is raging on. 3 more points for Zoran to hit that 40. His average is actually going down these last 2 races. Jones getting a single shroom. Not going to be a lot of protection against the shell behind him. He is going to race it, so he lets Zoran go. Okay. Might fully sandbag here. No, well, on accident he does. Accidental sandbag. Better than accidental shortcuts.
No one with any bananas on lap 1 to trap this corner.
I mean, Zoran's got a scary item, though. Yeah, uses it. Does not hit anyone. Came close to Brian. Jones knew it, though. Slowed down. Gonna give Brian a nice lead. Deel, very nice guy Deel, gonna take out that bomb for lap...
And the banana.
Somebody always ends up hitting on lap 3.
Clear
Takes
another
out the
bomb.
other one? Oh, wow. What a guy.
Couple stars in play.
I think Deel might be team racing. He's gonna let Jones and Brian know, like, hey, you guys, don't worry about the ending. I got it.
Yeah, that bomb is really scary on lap 3.
The one, they're like magnetic almost. Hang on, are they gonna chain hits on Zoran? They do!
Yeah.
The team race.
Oh, and the bolt for Deel.
Hang on. Okay, Deel does not get any of them off. Okay, Jones playing that very safe. Very scary section there when there's a bolt or any item, really.
Brian has a pretty huge lead here.
Yeah, Jones, though, stuck with these reds behind. Zoran gonna drive on by. Yeah. What? Now Jones right behind Zoran. Oh, misses the item. He's like choking up a little too much. Okay. Zoran gonna send this red up. I might be going over the hill.
Blocker.
Oh,
And Deel with double stars.
Jones was definitely trying to set up a hit on Zoran there. Yeah, Deel needs to push this.
Brian for the back-to-back.
Yeah.
Tumbles.
Wait. Oh, Ryan.
He makes it.
But nothing really in the way. Yeah. Zoran's gonna take the second, Deel in third. So, one more race to go. Ryan, 19. Zoran at 39, though. 1 point away from locking up a 40. Ryan in second, 19. I mean, 1 more point from getting to 20, which, again, honestly, we'll be taking that all day. Deel at 17, already improved on his first round score. And then Joe, 15. Very tough round for him. Again, Zoran has not left a lot on the table for anyone to take, and a few scraps have not gone Jones' way. But he is going to get a little bit of revenge. Trolling Zoran there.
Swaps items, but misses the box.
That's okay. Hang on now. Banana's going down. Zoran taking it wide.
Deel out in front with the red.
Only quite a bit. Okay, a star for Jones. Triple
nice.
shrooms for Zoran. Jones. Yeah, gonna use it here. Okay. Jones only picking up a single red, but he's gonna be far enough ahead of Zoki where I don't know if Zoki can send these and send. Oh, well, not anymore. I was gonna say he couldn't send in those reds, but now he definitely can. Zoran. And then bananas everywhere. Zoran now getting a taste of his own medicine. Everyone get caught in the chaos.
Wow. Deel is way ahead here.
Deel. What's the deal with this lead? Spam the seal if you want Deel. Seals and peels, chat. Come on. I was falling way back into fourth.
Oh, but Deel, it's the bananas. Here comes Brian.
Hang on. He needs your peels
Oh,
and seals.
Brian
Brian
also
also
hits
hits the bananas. Zoran has blockers. Gonna make it through okay?
Deel's gonna take it.
Hang on. Jones gonna send a bunch in. Will not connect. Yeah, Zoran's gonna take second here. Jones gonna really have to fight for this last point. Not gonna get it. Ooh. Yep, Deel, nice win. Gets himself to 20. Brian also getting to 20 with the third.
41
Yeah.
points for Zoran. Everyone got a win, though.
Story of that round. 41 for Zoran. Gonna put himself in a tremendous spot. They said, you know what, that was great. Zoran's like, let's play again, guys. And everyone else is like, absolutely not. Get us out of here.
Crazy
But yeah,
round.
no, so clowns that one out. 41 points for Zoran. Great for him. Brian and Deel tying for second at 20 each. Quite frankly, those guys will take that score in this round. The one person that's definitely not going to be happy is Jones with his 15.
Yeah.
Not a lot out there for anyone to take.
Yeah, there's more kart to play, though, so he will have some other opportunities to try to catch back
for
up,
sure.
and
He just got one
everyone
more.
does, so yeah. That is it for that race. We have Group 8 coming up next. Dan, Hattok, Climatee, and Smurfy.
Should be a good one. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, we'll be back in just a few minutes.
Yo, 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 yo. Back again. Group 8, right about the halfway mark here, coming up. This time we got Dan, Smurfy, Climatee, and Hattok. Should be a good one. I don't really know what's going to happen here. Could be anything. Dan's going to want to match Zogi's score here, so see if he can do that. This is Kyle on the mic here, joined today with Uno,
Hey guys.
number 1, top guy, and yeah, so
Yeah, this was one of the more interesting groups that I saw. See how Climatee first Dan with Smurfy, Cisco Kart Meet champion Hattok.
yeah, 2 new guys who have really showed out in a round or two. Hattok, who's always consistently good, and then Dan, who is generally the favorite. So, here they go. And they're off. Race 1, all lightweights.
2 Hawaiian shirts.
Toads. 2 Hawaiian shirts, but not both playing Toad. Hattok with the hat. I want to chat. Let's see what you think of his hat today. Rate his hat. Got plenty of them, so if you don't like it, we'll switch them. Don't worry.
And defended off the red with the star. But he's
Yeah, interesting that he uses it there. I guess it was, like you said, was defending the red. I think the shell was still in for Smurfy, though.
yeah,
so
the blue was out
honestly,
when he was still in second. So.
best case scenario there for Dan. Murphy, though, using the star, going to recover. Dan is going to avoid a little bit of a sandbag, too. Doesn't get anything.
T cycles the speed items. It's triple. It's the deke.
Hattok now in solid 3rd place. The top 3 pulling away a bit, but this is Luigi. Anything can happen, especially when that red comes out and brings Hattok back to Climatee. Yeah.
More triple reds for Hattok with the bolts coming out
That's
now.
huge.
So,
Yeah, Hattok maybe wants to save these a bit.
Yeah, because it's going to be tough for him to pass.
Yeah.
With that, especially without a speed item or a star.
Smurfy backing up for the items. It's just so slow. And what's he going to get? Just a blue shell? That's not... Sorry. Climatee. I think I said Smurfy. That's just not really desired. There's a very few items you can get that are worth backing up.
Murphy's got a frame on the little icons in the middle, but he hits the bomb.
Commentator's curse.
Allows
Dan barely misses Smurfy, though, on the drive-by, but he gets him with the shells there. And should be in a good position. Yeah, just a single shroom.
Ooh, and Climatee skips through the items.
Ooh, Smurfy's going to get hit by these reds. Dan's going to be safe in the lead here. Dan will take the first one.
Hattok in second.
Hattok and Dan showing these new guys, hey, we're still here. Oh. Hattok merely made a joke of it at the end. Murphy in 3rd. The vets 5-1 up on the rookies here. On the movement we go. Good start for Dan. Solid start for Hattok. Smurfy on the board. Climatee. Looking for.
Interesting to see if Dan does the AB start.
Certainly will.
Yep.
See it. See if they block him, though. No, they don't block his second. Well, he takes too long to get around, so I guess they did block his second item. Yeah. Blue shell, though, going to come in. I actually maybe bonked or hit Hattok while he was spinning out. So, Hattok, spin out strats! Yeah, so if we take a look at the leaderboard, though, while this one's going on, honestly, Smurfy, after that 8-point opener, good round yesterday has gotten him back into the mix to possibly make it out of that first plane or go even further. Dan, one of the favorites for sure, wasn't second at the start. Definitely is going to want to match Zoran's score from earlier to keep pace with him on the top seat. Climatee is right in the mix now with that third place spot, which would be a finals auto bid. So a good round here could really put the pressure on the rest. And then Hattok, only one round in, got 21 points. I think he's better than that, honestly. And is hoping to put in a good high 20s round, which will get him into a good mix to maybe, you know, push for the semis or maybe even final. A good round here.
We'll definitely settle in.
Still early days. I like to call this Friday the 6-round day, the moving day, like golf, you know. And this is the chance where you set yourself up for the late push.
It just depends though. We got taco salad for dinner tonight, so those late rounds might be
It's gonna bog you down. Yeah, it might be a little bit of lethargicness. Yeah, everyone's playing for the $400,000 prize pool here. First place gets a cool 250. Then it's, you know, waterfalls out from there. So definitely playing for the win here. If Abney wins, it'll just be a drop in the pond for him. Just be like, oh, I guess I'll donate that to charity.
Climatee looks like he's going to pull this one out, but he gets hit
this is
on the
lap 3,
inside. Yeah.
Smurfy really
he's able to hold off Hattok, though.
Yep.
Hattok for second.
Good to get on the board. Hattok looking to second his way to a title here. Dan in third. So, Dan keeps the lead, but Hattok has now joined him as a tie. Climatee with that win, 3 points now, and then still the one for Smurfy. He's looking to get going. And this is where Sean's got to be really careful. He's got to make sure this doesn't snowball, especially on Mushroom, where you kind of just got to throw your hands up sometimes and be like, yep, Mushroom Cup decided to be itself today.
He prefers mushroom and flour, so hopefully he can take the cobwebs off and have a good go.
Yep, for sure. Oh, gets the bolt. Does not use it. He does use it lap one. Dan had already gotten through. Smurfy he jumps and gets through, dodges that shell. What a play from Sean. He is going to take the lead. Hattok going to go for the backup here. Okay, now he's big, no triple tap. Oh, sneaks in. Should be just ahead. And Smurfy with the finish line glitch takes another bolt. Commanding position here. Just to wrap up that third place battle. Hattok will stay in third, making the backup. So I'm curious.
Yeah, Red's gonna come and hit him.
Yeah, so a bolt gets used. Smurfy is gonna go around, but this is also gonna doesn't get the tumble. Dan is gonna go for it now. Smurfy saw it. Gonna deny it. Dan though going for the backup. Uses an MT.
Oh, Climatee was too hot.
Climatee misses.
He was coming in with a star.
Dan gets it, but was not quick enough. Okay, gets the backup there. Alright, yeah, Climatee went around. Dan gonna stay in the lead. Hits a tree. Okay, so at this point, if Smurfy just one clean jump away, I think.
Bolts out.
Okay, early bolt though. Smurfy gonna dodge these reds. I changed my mind now. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I say the reds could be a problem, but Climatee though, pushing hard. This is a jump from Smurfy is needed here. A good jump. He has a shroom.
Oh, he hits the banana.
Climatee is gonna make it. Smurfy's gonna go around. That's a bit brutal. Oh, and he still gets hit by the blue. Dan gets a little squirrely, does get through as well. Oh, just like that. Smurfy first to fourth, but wait, Dan spins out. Climatee's going to take that race. Hattok will take, again, going to try to second his way to a title here, and insult to injury. Yeah, Smurfy really needs to make sure he shakes that one off. Sometimes it happens. 6-6-5-1 right now.
That happened in my early round, too. I was leading all the way through, and then the last shortcut there, missed the jump. Their sandbag strat where you lap 3, you really need those speed items around the back. And backs all the way up.
Backing up.
Didn't do the AV start, but definitely put the brakes on.
Yeah, with this gold now, he's going to try to cut both sands, I think. Don't even bother with the items, yeah, because they will not run out in time. Yep, going to get both sands. Hattok sending in a red. Smurfy getting hit. Likely going to drop back to fourth. No, just third. Okay. Dan up to second.
Smurf misses the item blocks there, and then gets hit by the green.
Dan with the real sandbag here. Yep.
Still fairly close going into
very close
lap
start
2.
here. Smurfy.
Seeing everyone moves out of the mountain. And right there behind.
Ooh,
Climatee
trying to go through the train, I guess, maybe? I think he got a little squirrely and just ended up going right into the train.
Catches back up with the star.
Climatee getting denied items. Smurfy now. Yep. Star Bolt combo. $3.99 at your local Costco. He takes a lead.
For a 2-for-1 special.
Buy one, get one. When you're in 3rd place. Just gets a banana to lead. Dan's gonna cut some of the sand, and we'll be honestly right on Smurfy.
Yeah, Hattok was saving the star, and then he shook his head a little bit when Climatee pulled the bolt. So we're gonna see cat and mouse game when you're gonna pull the bolt.
I'm curious. He might go because I had a feeling Climatee might be trying to double up here. It's the peak. Hattok going for the spin out. Does not get it. Hattok still can do the double if he wants. Wow, this is a long bolt.
He's gonna. Oof.
Yeah, a very long bolt. So he isn't going to go for the double. Instead, wow, denied. But Climatee going out of his way gets hit.
Shock dodge.
Shock dodge. This is going to work out very well for Hattok. Oh, and Dan. I didn't even see Dan at the start.
Dan shock dodge too. Wow.
Oh, luck really going against Smurfy right now.
Shrooms for Hattok. It's not going to be enough to get it. Dan's going to take
Dan will
away
take this
first.
Once
Smurfy gets the bolt.
okay,
though.
Smurfy gets a little revenge. We'll still take 3rd as Hattok. 4 second places. He doesn't really want to try any of the other positions here. He just keeps 2nd. He'll get 32 points.
Yeah.
But through 1 quarter, through Mushroom Cup, Dan and Hattok tied at 8. Both getting there in different ways. Dan with a pair of wins and a pair of 3rds. Hattok, once again, all 2nds. Climatee has 6 points as well. I think he actually has 2 wins, 2 4ths. And then Smurfy has scooped up a few 3rd places for 2. Not a good Mushroom Cup there from him, but again, just got to shake it off. This is where you really can start laying down the wood a bit. I don't really know what Climatee's going for.
Dan just clipped over the fence after he got hit with the greens going around, and then there's no way around.
At that point, it's tough.
He
You
literally
kinda
has
just
to go
wanna
off
tumble
the
down.
track.
I think he's going to be not terribly down on the. But yeah, way behind.
Oh, and then he
Pushing a
goes
bit too
inside.
hard. This is the thing when you try to push too hard. This can happen. I mean, Dan can make this up, but this is so far back right now.
He's gonna
This is
need at
tough.
least
He's
a
half a
bolt.
lap behind.
Yeah, he's gonna definitely have to get a bolt to stop the front guys.
He needs some chaos to get back in. Nearly a trip to Stinson Falls.
Who's
I
gonna
mean,
come
these
back
guys.
and hit him?
A little bit of nervous racing, I think, from everyone. I think Hattok, honestly, is really keeping his cool right now, so that's good for him. But a little bit of nervous racing from the rest. Hattok does send back that green. Yeah, lets Smurfy through. Smurfy hits a...
There's the bolt that they wanted right at the last possible frame.
I think Hattok was in the air, so he wasn't on the zipper yet. He was over the zipper, but he was in the air.
Makes a large skip.
Yeah, he's going to make that. Oh. Here comes a blue, though. Smurfy is going to hold on to these reds. Lets the blue hit, and now he's going to start sending stuff in. Oh, he hits Climatee. Climatee's going to fire back. Climatee way too aggressive.
Dan gets a star to start coming through and making
so
up some
Dan
track.
Bolt's going to help him a lot, but also just the
Back-to-back
chaotic driving
stars.
is really going to bring him into this, too. And another blue coming in for Hattok. So this...
Deep on the bridge got Smurfy.
Yeah. Dan is really going to run this back.
Ooh, extra star hits Smurfy, and Hattok takes a tumble, which
Another
puts Jan
blue?
right there with a boo. So if he can get an item, that's
No, that was just a red shell.
Oh.
Hattok goes too large. Dan's going to be making it, and Dan, after that disastrous start, quite frankly, kept his cool a little bit better than the rest of the spin out
Coconuts.
there.
You gotta watch out for those coconuts.
Kept his cool a bit and has really run this back. He is going to take this goal. Hattok left with nothing, falling way behind. Dan going to push it to the end, and Dan, big comeback from the win
the
here.
bridge was empty, so
As
he's
long as he
safe
doesn't
across the
screw up
bridge.
here. Yeah, he's good.
Climatee going around second. He's got one red. but
Smurfy's
here
got
comes,
the shrooms.
Smurfy
the
hits
quick
with
tumble.
the reds.
Wow. That was a
takes second.
very weird interaction.
Yeah,
there.
especially with him having reds and Climatee.
Very quick tumble, and I think Climatee honestly just spammed him a bit, and it worked way better.
Yeah. Speed to tumble through.
Yep, another third for Smurfy there. Climatee taking the second.
Here we go, baby.
Valley.
Dan with the sandbag here. So I think Dan knows, gets an item, sees the item pretty cleanly, and I think he knows how to take this time trials path, so it makes up the start boost. Gets squirrely though, that might impact it. No, he's still got plenty. Yep, so Dan gonna be in the lead still, very barely.
Lap one going on the hairpin, you can really see what
Wow,
the
Hattok
items are.
runs into Smurfy. Smurfy has to go around because of it, and Hattok gets thrown off his line. This is the jump. It does not get the good placement either.
First cut the grass. The gold might not make it all the way through.
Yeah, he used it a bit early. I think it's going to be just in time, honestly. Yeah,
Yep,
wow.
he's able to pick up the items.
Dan's got the strats, man. It's a banana, though.
Oh, he traps the bridge instead of the hairpin, but he got another banana out.
A great lead. Drops a banana.
Yep.
No, it doesn't.
Climatee hits the first one. Oh, and then a red comes.
Sean.
Star for
Spams
Smurfy.
the star. He's not even gonna bother.
Yeah, well the bolt's out
He
too.
could get
but
it. No.
of course, Boo's
Hattok
out.
holding on. Boo's out. Spam your Dan's game, Booze.
I think Dan was putting all the booze in chat last round.
Yeah, he was.
so
It's his emote in his chat. Go sub to Dan if you want the boo.
Boo luck.
The boo item, yeah, the boo emote. Smurfy way into the grass. I think he was a little worried about that that star from Climatee. Dan's just gonna use the bolt here. I mean, he doesn't have to go for this, but he does for the good practice. And if he fell, honestly, he's still up of a lead.
Yeah, he stopped Hattok from cutting the grass. Yeah. Can't use that when you're small.
Smurfy, or not Smurfy, Climatee going for the time trials path, spins out, goes down. Quite frankly, Smurfy makes this jump. Yeah, he
Smurfy's
should be clean. Hattok's got these shrooms, but I don't think he's going to have enough
He's a little
distance.
far behind.
There
just
could be some
depends.
items that come in.
Yeah.
Hattok, though, going to keep these, going to push.
Ooh, he puts a Matrix Gauntlet down. Oh, what happened to those
I
greens?
think it went ahead. I think it was so far at the end of the bridge there. Yep, Smurfy getting hit by the egg. Or not,
still
Climatee
close.
started getting hit by the egg.
Saw you coming.
Smurfy narrowly beats out Hattok there. Dan pulling away now.
Yeah, there was like a random green.
Dan's got 5 points on Hattok, but he's he's got what? At least 3 races in a row now of wins. Trying to match what Zoran did with 11 straight last time, but gonna have to get going here.
Literal boos are out on Banshee, so see what happens here.
Yep. Again, one of the things to keep an eye on, Smurfy, 2 points in that first cup. Already has 3 here, so already doing better. Can build some momentum here. Could be great for the back half, but he's just got to build that confidence. Dan with the deke, I think he's
lay
gonna.
on the inside. Oh,
Yeah,
man,
he did it early, so it's not gonna get somebody in the
Hits
crack.
Hattok.
But yeah, Hattok hits it. Gonna be tough. Yeah, Hattok backs up, gets the triple tap.
Oof.
Nice and
That's
safe
a
over.
pressure jump right there with
Yeah.
low speed.
Open the triple tap.
Oh,
he does
then
get
the
a
boo
stop.
gets the star from Hattok. Oh no!
Boo's out.
Bolt for Climatee. It'd be interesting to see when he decides to pull this. He's just
He
pull
uses
it
it
early
now.
to
He wants to make
he
sure
hits
Dan
it.
doesn't shock dodge yet. He will take a lead. Could send this green back. He doesn't. He does at the end. Oh, and it ends up getting Smurfy. Dan narrowly avoiding it. The zigzag is clean. Dan's going to use it anyways to be safe. Hattok got to be careful here. 2 stars in play, so he's really not going to want to use this. Climatee's got to be a bit smarter than this. He's got to see the 2 stars in play and know that it's probably not going to happen. The bats can go through that wall, so he gets hit still.
Oh god!
It's just like that. Like it's just a little bit of that game knowledge. Just thinking Hattok likely won't use this bolt to only go for him, and if he does, it's a bad play. So tricky. And now Climatee's in Hattok's clutches. Hattok gonna hit him with some reds.
Yeah,
Dan's in the lead. Smurfy in second.
Hattok slightly early on those reds. Could've sent
Climatee barely
Climatee.
stays on.
Yeah.
Clip the inside, and then just
Ooh.
goes. I mean,
Yeah, he's trying to
got to
straighten
settle
back out.
down here now. Smurfy was the one we were looking at earlier. Now Smurfy's kind of started to figure some things out. Climatee's the one that has to settle in. Just little plays like that slide's not going to help you going for that SSMT all too much. Hattok's got to be careful here. The slow-moving green.
Yeah.
Bolt now for
Yeah, he gives
Climatee.
Smurf the shock dodge.
Okay,
and
hang on
Dan
now.
can get away from the. Oh, Dan hits the bats when he's trying to
Yeah.
come through.
Smurfy's got to go clean.
flips around the
Okay,
wall.
Smurfy in the lead here. He's got to be careful of this green. Does get around it. Green's going to come back towards Dan.
Yeah.
Dan did see it. Okay. Smurfy, though, in a great spot. Should take this if he clean
Yep,
through.
clean around the finish.
Yep. Sends back a green a little too early.
Smurfy with a big 3.
Huge. Second for Dan. And honestly, a battle for third coming on. Hattock's got to slide in.
Oh!
No, he doesn't.
He goes straight.
Oh. Wow.
I don't know if he pulled off the mini
Crazy.
turbo. He was just sliding. If he
Well,
mini turboed,
Climatee had,
maybe.
I think, shrooms.
Okay.
So, yeah, Dan, though, second place. Still expanding that lead up to 6 points. Smurfy, much needed win. Again, tough first cup, but he's really pulling it back right now. Has a chance to really get to a good spot after Rainbow if he can pull this one off.
It'll be interesting to see if Dan's shirt allows him to survive Rainbow Road or not.
Yeah, I guess that's the topic of discussion here. Will Dan survive Rainbow Road? He already claims he's a Rainbow Road survivor, but he hasn't been on Rainbow Road yet.
So what would be a survivor? Not falling off or
I
not
think-
finishing 4th?
I think not falling asleep,
Oh,
honestly.
yeah, that,
Like actually getting to the track, getting out of the track.
making sure you're.
Yeah, Hattok getting a bolt there. I think a shock dodge came. Oh, no, no. Sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. Close battle so far, early in this race. Dan getting railroaded by some reds here.
Hard, you can't pass Hattok right yet.
Yeah, not very easily. Oh, now he's going to be able to. Gonna use him here, see if he can get Hattok off. Hattok smartly slows down. Smartly does not throw the red into the wall. Oh, and it gets around the corner. What a play by Hattok there.
Hugging the inside rail to fall off.
Yeah. A lightning now out for Dan. He is going to be a little railroaded by this red here, so we'll see what happens. Gonna want to get Hattok off to the side.
Yeah, Smurfy
Hattok, though, smartly comes in a bit.
My stick, I can only
Well,
throw it
okay,
out 2
well,
feet in front of me, so-
Dan had the blue. Perfect blocker for the red, but spins out as well. So not going to be able to use that blue. Through lap 1, Climatee in the lead. Climatee and Smurfy just what they need to try and start a second half comeback here. Dan would like to deny that, though, and just really take command of this round to win. Hattok just, Hattock's vibing. Just hanging out. He's like, I'll take a bolt. Why not?
Yeah, I know a lot of people don't really like Rainbow Road, but I like these long spirals.
Really like Rainbow Road, honestly.
I like the spirals to just concentrate on your mini turbos. It just lets you reset halfway through the round and make sure you're hitting those empties.
It's a good way to turn the brain off for a little bit.
Yep.
Climatee, great deep there. But Smurfy hits a bomb, so Hattok back in the second.
Oof, another jump.
Dan gonna go ahead and take third, Hattok back in the last. So these three swapping positions, and it's allowing Climatee a little bit of a lead. He's going to want to stretch it out if he can here.
Here comes a bolt for Hattok. He's going to keep everybody close.
What are we talking about now, Uno? We've been chatting for 3 minutes.
I'm looking forward to that taco salad. So
Taco salad?
I need to get through my round
All right,
first.
Here we go.
But
here we go. Chat, what's your all's favorite dinner? Go.
Famous last meal?
Dinner. No, just dinner. If you were to eat dinner right now, what would you be eating? What are you having for dinner tonight, chat? How's that? Spaghetti, okay. I think of all the meals that we make, I think my favorite night might be the grill night. I don't know, I like all the meals. I'll go with the grill night.
Yes.
It's fun to grill out. Got kebab answer, pizza Friday, small. Chicken Alfredo, that's steak and bacon, alright, sure. Meat on meat. Uno really likes that one.
It's all good.
Veggie steak. Yeah, how about this? We do a Chef Uno. So Uno, why don't you make a recipe and read it out to the chat? What's your favorite vegan dish?
A recipe?
Yeah.
I make a nice tempeh stir fry. So I have a nice sauce that you can kind of pull it different ways. So it's got a little bit of maple syrup, a little bit of garlic, chili, a little bit of lime, soy sauce. It's sweet, sour, spicy, all the good stuff.
It's the good stuff, yeah. A lot of flavors in there. On to lap 3 we go. Pat, you can drop your favorite recipes for
Finally in
if you
lap
want
3.
as well. The double blue! What just happened there? Smurfy was dragging a blue. Dan runs into it. Somehow I think it activated Smurfy's blue, so it's gone now. But Dan getting launched off the track.
He's still holding the blue.
Yeah, Dan has his own. I think Smurfy had one too, though, and it got... I guess maybe the blues ran into each other, and for some reason it can't say Smurfy's. Regardless, the top 3 now bunched way close together. Dan getting a bolt now. Going to help close this down a bit. I mean, this isn't over for Dan. Lap 3, it's tough to come back from falling off, but the items are there.
He's a survivor, so falling off on lap 3.
Oh, here comes a blue! And the
Climatee
red
stays
also.
on,
yeah, Climatee. A very risky corner there. It stays alive.
It's the
deep. And a bolt. They both use a
double
bolt.
Yeah.
Climatee is going to back up. I don't mind that play there. Smurfy spins out up the hill. Hits by the blue. What is going on? Everyone's spitting out. And Dan has really closed this up. He's about a portrait length behind Climatee now.
Oh, but he gets it stolen.
Yeah, that's huge from Hattok. Hattok really wants this to push.
But that gold would have blanked him on these item blocks.
Yeah, so he gets another chance. Hattok gets around that. How? Smurfy was literally spinning out, had a green dragon behind him. It was totally random if Hattok was going to hit it, and he just shrooms past it. Ice cold Hattok. Dan getting a blue, not going to help at all here. Hattok should finish this race in time. A lot of bananas at the end here. Smurfy is pushing Hattok. Huge win for the Hat Man. Smurfy, what was that? He spun out, he backs up.
Yeah.
Second for Smurfy, third for Climatee. And you know what, Dan? Great start to this round. But with that race, 16 points for Dan, 13 for Hattok in second. It's close at the top. Smurfy at 10 and Climatee at 9 also hanging around. Dan, if he won there, could have really stretched out the lead and kind of not ended this round, but pulled away. Made it tough to come back, but instead, we got a close one going into the second half. Soft Syrup's going to put another channel points prediction down, I'm sure, and it could be anyone's round here. Hattok, again, 21 points in his first round, 13 so far here. He needed this great start. He gets just what he needs.
Lots of speed items for the first part of the trip.
It pulls Hattok into 8th place overall right now. Or actually, has Hattok? I don't have the overall points in front of me, but I think Hattok might have actually played 2-3 rounds right now. This is his third round. Let's check.
He didn't play yesterday at all.
Oh no, he didn't. You're right. Okay, I see. Never mind. Ignore me, chat. I'm a doofus. Yeah, but I see why. Okay, I was like, it should be a 0.5 instead of a 0.7. I guess.
Vote for Smurfy here, coming up to the jump. See if he targets anybody or just...
Bolt for Climatee now too. Smurfy is gonna let Hattok go. So does Climatee. Smurfy going for Dan. Smurfy wants to win this this round, I guess.
Not enough of
Climatee not gonna make it. So that was a huge bolt for Smurfy and Hattok. They have a good but not perfect lead right now. They need to be careful of cannibalizing each other. Climatee gonna use it to go for Dan. Dan gonna make the empty over? Yes. Alright, so at this point now, though, we have a very split race. If Smurfy and Hattok, they're gonna be battling for this win, obviously, but if they can, like, not necessarily hit each other a bunch, 2 points for each of them is on the board for sure.
Fishing for the booze, while Climatee and Dan are looking for stars and bolts to try and get them to catch back up.
So the interesting thing here with that early bolt usage and the early separation is that we could at some point see these guys start to target each other a bit too much and either really lock in the battle for third or let the whole crew back in. And that is kind of what's happening here. Smurfy is sending in a bunch of shells.
There's going to see if Dan spreads over the wall, but I
Hattok
think
not
they're
able to
already
get
around the
corner.
hairpin. Yeah, they're so far ahead that these spreads aren't going to be able to...
Just going to
over the
cycle.
walls. He was only one turn behind. The Reds can go over the wall.
Actually, those Reds might have got over because Hattok got hit.
There he is.
Yeah, so again, this is exactly what Smurfy and Hattok didn't want to happen. They're really cannibalizing each other. But a boo for Smurfy. He uses it early to make sure he gets over safe, so no last-minute spam is going to hit him. But yeah, this gap has definitely closed between the top two and the back two. Hattok hitting Smurfy with the banana there. Honestly, expanding his lead here. The strategy, I guess, Hattok obviously, you want to hit him as much as possible, knock him down, but Smurfy getting into the clutches of the other two could allow them to pull him in, and yeah, this is the game changer. Dan picks up the bolt. See if we get a boo out here, but Dan with the bolt. They play pretty well for Smurfy, honestly, because Dan may target Hattok, which would allow Smurfy... No, he uses it early. So Dan's cycling a bit. Not entirely sure what the strategy is here, but I'm curious to see how this plays out.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's so early in the lap, and Dan's driving is able to catch him up.
I don't think he's going to catch Hattok is the thing, unless some real chaos happens, which he does get another item that can help. He needs a bolt, I think, to catch Hattok, though. Maybe a star. Oh, that deep is tricky. That could have been the game changer. Yeah, Hattok actually racing a bit nervous, I think, here, so this is really letting Dan and crew back in. Climatee hits that deep. Smurfy does go off, so Dan in a good position in second. Not too far behind.
Yeah, these Reds can go over.
They'll go over. Yeah, no, that one bonked. This one bonked too, yeah. I think Dan really just going to keep cycling. Maybe wants a star at the end here to run it back, but Hattok.
Oof, he almost hit that banana peel and went off the... That was a close one.
Yeah, Hattok good here. Oh, a deek's not going to help Dan at all. Hattok going to take this one. Big win for Hattok.
Second.
Dan looking for second. It looks like Smurfy will take third. All right, at the top, 18-16.
Yeah.
Smurfy at 11 now, still hanging around. But again, he's just really stacking some points now. After that tough 2-point cup to start, he's got 9 in the last 5 races, much better pace. Yeah, he's going to keep pushing.
What a weird camera angle for that start for like a couple of the
Yeah, I
screens.
wonder if somebody AB spun or maybe just
Yeah, a couple
characters
AV
got in the way.
spins. Yeah.
Smurfy getting hit by a red there. Falls him back into third. Hits a penguin. Yeah, Hattok racing this well. Yeah. In second now. Dan, though, really put on the wood at the start of this one.
Pretty around the last corner.
This
He's
is
gonna
the
have to
items,
wait.
yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna flip the corner.
That's
Reds.
tests out Hattok. Hattok did. No, this one's gonna get through. Yep. So, ooh, takes the item too. Yeah, he's really gonna have to push to see if he can get in range of Dan, but Dan is pushing hard. They need like a bolt to bring Dan back into this, and Smurfy a tough race. There you go. We'll see what they do. Yeah, Hattok doesn't want to give a shock dodge.
It
Climatee.
spins out Climatee into the penguin.
Yeah, that is kind of Hattok's comp right now for this race. Oh, and then they just keep hitting each other. So really, Smurfy really far behind. And good solid lead. I think this battle is for second right now.
Yeah, Hattok right through the items there because he had to go wide. The innermost got taken.
Murphy picking up a blue, but honestly, even if he
Yeah.
throws it, I don't know if this is going to connect with Dan.
Yeah, Dan
This
could
has
probably
a long way
outrun
to
that,
go.
especially through the cave. The blue kind of takes a little bit, not as much as the boo house on Banshee.
Dan's already at the cave exit, and the shell is not even close to the cave yet.
Hard for Smurfy, but
Yeah,
he's
he's
not
just-
even in the cave.
Yeah, Hattok keeps missing these items. You can see he's reacting to it.
I don't think Hattok can make
Yeah.
up this ground.
I think Hattok's going to view this as leaving something. Wait a
Oh,
minute.
there goes the bolt. Is he gonna? It's gonna be close.
Oh, spin!
Oh, spin out.
I don't know if that saved him.
Yeah.
But hey, swag
It
finish.
definitely was the best play there.
Swag finish. Yeah, Hattok probably gonna feel that he left a point or two on the board there.
Yeah.
But hey, third place
Yeah.
keeps it going forward.
Climatee's hype with that finish right there.
Yeah. I think he still would have been good, but you know what? Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, gotta get
Got the rip as well as the swag
Yeah.
finish as well.
Oh, Dan boxing out Climatee there. Dan is known to sandbag. Climatee also gonna sandbag. So does. So does kind of. I
That's
don't
so
know. I
much.
guess Hattok kind of was.
Yeah.
Smurfy's like, you guys do that. I'm just gonna go. Get hit by all these shells. I'll take care of you boys. Don't worry.
4-player versus, it's kind of up to who's in the round
Yeah.
because different strats like counteract each other and two people are doing the same type of
Hattok with another item miss. I mean, here, really trying to fish for some booze if you're in the lead again. Smurfy hitting Dan. Oh, and then he goes too wide. Oh, that's a tough recovery. He's got to be careful here. Don't push it too hard because
Yep,
you're going to go
'cause the star,
over again.
Yep.
Well, even regular speed.
Yeah.
Now he's on.
I've been there before many
Yeah.
times.
That's just something you learn with experience, though, so. Tricky. Yeah, that corner is tough with the star. Had a nice lead. This just happens at Royal sometimes, where the pack gets a little spread out. Murphy is not going to grant Dan a shock dodge here.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see where he uses it, because he knows that the backup's an option. He could use it, yeah?
Uses
Okay.
it early on the hairpin, so nobody's
Okay.
going to go into Lake Jimbo here.
Climatee taking this tight. And going to be not as badly railroaded as if it was reds, but he is behind these greens. Tricky to get around. You got to go nice and wide. This is all playing into Hattock's hands here. Hattok nice lead.
Yeah.
Oh,
Triple
Climatee
red.
went for the.
Oh, here comes another bolt.
Climatee
So
went
this
for the
one's going to probably
backwards.
be
okay.
used, yeah.
Hattok now has a chance to set this up. No, he's way too far right, I think. No, he does
Yeah,
get
he
it.
makes it,
He had
yeah.
he had tight angle.
Can
He tumbled though.
Oh, he...
What?
And then
Dan's not
yeah,
gonna make it
Dan-
either. All three go
yeah,
down.
Dan thought he was gonna
Yeah.
size up in time, but it takes a while.
Hattok, the angle that he was at ended up being a little too high up on the bank.
Mm-hmm.
Gets a tumble.
Oh, what?
What is going on with this
Both
crazy
bounces.
Peach?
Peach wants to go to her castle. Write the little note.
This is a huge result right now for Smurfy. That all three going down there.
Yeah.
And they're gonna cannibalize each other. But Hattok is gonna use this boo.
Oh.
Oh, Climatee goes down again. So yeah, Smurfy in a good position. Just gotta stay clean. Hope no bolts come out in the next 2, maybe 3 item boxes. And he should be alright. But even if the bolts do come down, he might have enough time to stop or even go for the backup.
Yeah, he's good on the backup in our earlier round today.
Blue is coming in. Blue is pretty far away, though. Honestly, it might be timed pretty well. Yeah, at this
Yeah,
point,
comes
though,
to
it's
stage
very
one.
split race. Smurfy's over. Should be good for first. This
Yeah.
battle for second is going to
Yeah.
rage on, though.
Star
Hattock's in a
for
good
Hattok, he's
position. He
definitely
could
gonna
go
save it.
aggressive here, see if he can get Dan. He's not going to. He's going to wait till he lands, see if he can double up. Yeah, Smurfy gonna lay some more traps. This is playing into Hattock's hands here. Dan needs a star, probably.
Oh, he hits it. He hits the big jump.
Dan is gonna let him go ahead. Just a single... What the hell? Single
Yeah.
red. Hattok, though, with the star, gonna be able to get pretty far along here. Yeah. So Smurfy win.
Hattock's
Second for Hattok. I mean, the bolt comes in late for Climatee, but he's too far behind. Kind of ran it back a bit, but too far behind. Third for Dan. Big race for Smurfy there. 14 points now. Hattok at 19, 3 behind Dan's 22. This is some distance between everyone, but it's still a very tight race. Anything can happen. Ooh, Canada coming out in the chat.
Boo's out for Canada? Or boo Canada? Little double entendre there.
Bowser's Castle, one of the trickiest courses for sure in this round. Just with the moving thwomps, the tight corners,
Get a bad cycle.
potential lava and everything. Yeah, there's just so many things that can go wrong. And quite frankly, Luke is playing it right. If you can at the start, you want to just go as fast as you can because you'll know the cycles then. Eventually, the cycles come off just because of the chaos of 4-player. But
Yeah.
you can get out in front early. You can really know what's going on. The star's coming in from Dan. Might be late. Oh! He really spins himself
was
out.
definitely going
He
for it,
was.
though.
He swerved a lot. That green might be... Oh, it goes off. It's a decent green.
Or for Smurfy, you'll probably use it.
Yeah, okay.
He didn't go for the
Takes
items,
out the bush.
though.
Yeah, didn't want to double up. Hattok, though, way behind. Sometimes this can happen at BC as well. You just fall behind. Oh, Climatee really trying to get in there.
That's
It's
definitely-
just... The backup, he's just trying to... He needs to, slow himself down a bit at
he's
times.
A/B spinning.
It's, tough to do those things. It just costs you so much time if you go for it. If you nail it right away, it can save a little bit.
Saved himself on the bridge
Yeah.
there.
Banana comes out, hits Smurfy.
Double
Smurfy gonna hop.
stars.
Whoa! Crazy flying toad. Stays in. That's a great place to put that banana for damage.
Hattok
It's very hard to avoid.
Yeah, Hattok didn't cycle the star.
No, I think he's gonna go for safe Whomper. Yeah, oh,
Ooh,
he's
Boo,
got...
Boo is out. It just steals
I
the...
think that's where Hattok wanted to use it anyways, but
Yeah.
Smurfy loses the 50-50. Actually takes the lead though, so this isn't awful
Yeah,
to
with
have.
triple reds as
Yeah.
well, especially on these.
If he wants to,
tight
he can just
corners.
stop here, yeah. And get Dan off. This is going to be tricky. So Dan
Bananas.
knows he probably can't pass Smurfy. Well, now he can. It's going to be tough to pass Smurfy, I should say, because these reds were really not well, honestly.
Yeah, nothing's trapped on the spiral. It's just come down. Oh, he's throwing him ahead.
Oh, no. Does land, yeah. He's pushing for
Yeah.
it. Smurfy, though, back-to-back wins.
Good
Great
last
result.
corner for Smurfy. Dan was definitely
Second
going
from
for it.
Dan. Hattok in third. Climatee falling off again. You know, it takes another dip into the Kool-Aid. Has not been around. Has been around. He kind of wants to forget. Falling back into the mid-pack territory now. His average down to 24.7. But to wrap this up so far,
On to Flower.
3 quarters in. Dan 24 leads Hattok by 4 points. Who's at 20. Smurfy 17 as well. Still in the mix. Pretty good results so far for them. Smurfy's just behind average pace, quote-unquote average pace, but this is probably going to bring his overall average up slightly, so this is a good round for him. And then Climatee at 11. Really needs to try 8 points or something, get himself going in this last cup, but it's getting late quick for him. But not the end of his tournament, obviously. He's got one more round, so just whatever points you can stack, go for it. So Toad's Turnpike.
Ooh, that green! What a sniper shot. Little close there for Hattok. Stays in. Star holds combo.
Combo gets the 2 to get hit, and with the star, Climatee can't keep him in check here. So, Dan gonna open up a pretty big lead. Not over by any stretch of the imagination, but on Toads you can really drive cleanly here. It's very hard to catch up. Yeah, these reds probably won't even be able to get there. So, Climatee gonna hold them.
Especially if you're controlling little pit stops and you're trapping them in first place, you eke out a little bit.
Star for Hattok. He is going to use it here, so he's going to try to go ahead. And a blue comes out. Okay. Hattok really needs to try and clear some of these reds out if he can. It's a lot
that
of
was
them.
close.
Yeah, that's brutal. He's going to be held way in check here.
Going in hard on the hit, but
Spin out.
the shell was late.
Jeez. They hit each other. Oh, this chaos
That was romantic.
allows Smurfy back in and really, honestly, allows Dan to pull up the lead. Ooh, the quick bolt usage, they both use it, so I get
Yeah.
Climatee there, it's hard.
Your
but
screen watch, you see the boo, but
yeah,
like, you
he's
can't
got to
really use
know.
it
I
when
mean,
you're small.
it's a tough reaction
Yeah,
too. It's
it
back to
really
back. He's got to know though. He has time to wait because Dan cannot use that boo when he's shrunk. Climatee can use it whenever he wants. So if he could have waited there, he could have really doubled up and helped bring Dan back to the field. But instead, it's just a null bolt.
Yep.
Null tires, no bolt.
Dan doesn't have to go fishing for any items in the pit stops.
Yeah,
he's
so
just
this is the
gonna
nice thing
hold
about
on
the
to
boo, especially with this big lead. It's
Yeah.
just drive, just finish the race.
Yeah, and if you run into the double buses, you fire it off and good.
I wouldn't be shocked, yeah, if Dan doesn't even bother stealing from anyone.
Yep.
Just lets him cycle as fast as possible. Yeah, and maybe this last corner he ends up using the boom.
The
If he really wants to, he can steal. I had excited here.
Yeah, Hattock's too far away for those reds, but he didn't fire them early in that long straightaway.
Yeah, Dan
so-
doesn't really need the reds, so I'm curious to see what he would have done if it was a star, but, you know. Oh, he does go for it here. I mean, he's far enough in, though. He should be okay. I mean, he is okay. He's
Yeah.
finished the race.
I guess
Dan
Hattok
wins.
was racing defensively, but here comes the star, but it ends, and that's where Hattok kept those reds.
Yep. Dan, though, taking this one. Hattok
wow.
is going to be able to pull the second. Third for Smurfy here.
No way I missed you. I was watching that. Oh,
Yeah, close there. That could have been a big one for Smurfy. He hits Hattok off. That could have been an extra point,
Yeah.
but instead, Hattok takes the second. Up to 22. Climatee really needs to settle in here. And
Yeah,
just
the
go
AB,
for whatever
yeah.
points he can, yeah.
Climatee there.
Spam this man if you want Dan. See it, chat.
Perfect to the quick lead with triple reds. Through the snowfield mines here. Oh, he hits one on the inside.
But with the triple reds, he's going to be
Yeah,
able
he's
to
gonna-
cause all sorts of chaos.
Yeah.
Climatee pushing a bit too hard. Off.
Green gets fired backward. Dave. Trapped on the bridge yet. Beck with Hattok. It's interesting to see if he places it over the end of the jump here.
No, he's going to put it on the bottom, or he's just going to hold it. Why
Just
not?
hold it, put it on the bridge, wait
I
till
guess
he gets another item.
it could be defense against Climatee here,
Yeah,
because
you
these
got triple
red, I
reds
don't know
in-
if that red will get there. That one did.
Yeah, the snowfield, the reds. can
Well,
go
there's
out
like a
bounds.
little wall after you get to the bottom of the jump. But
Reds
they
didn't
got
get
through
it.
still.
Ooh,
A bolt. Whoa, Smurfy.
Dan stays on.
Hit in the
I wonder-
air and then bolted down. Yeah, Dan staying up. Hitting Hattok here. Good chance for him to catch up, though. He is right on everyone's tail. Smurfy, the quick use bolt. I've done that before, though.
Blue
This
comes out
blue
late,
could be
but that
interesting.
blue's- Yeah, Hattok had to wait to make sure the blue didn't hit him.
Smurfy jeez, Climatee spins out at the top of this bridge, right at the
Ooh.
perfect time where he can fall in.
Yeah, Dan just lets Smurfy go.
Yeah, I think he knows
Oh,
the
and he
blue's
missed it.
coming.
There-
Here it comes.
That's why. Okay.
Yeah, so Dan, smart play. Smurfy could have
Wow.
gone a bit tighter and bonked it, but no, Dan doesn't think he can do that, and he doesn't. Ends up taking the win. Smurfy, though, second place. He'll live with that. And Hattok snagging the third with the slate star. Just in a tough spot right here. Spam the B. Climatee needs the help. Spam this B.
Situational awareness for Dan pays off to him
Yeah.
to easily take that.
It was a risk, though, but it paid off, yeah. So Dan now has locked up this round. 30 points. Hattok at 23 in second. Only 6 available for the winner of each, 3 each race, so 6 total available. Hattok cannot catch. Congrats to Dan, good round. He wanted to respond to Zoran's round. Not quite going to get to the same mark, but, you know, low to mid 30s. Still a good one to put in.
No star on the boulder here, so we
Yeah.
were looking for that earlier.
That would be great. Random boulder. Scary boulder. It's not a rock, it's a boulder. Yep, Smurfy, or not Smurfy, jeez. Climatee in the lead with the star. Hattok is going to send some reds in. Oh, wow, Dan getting hit. So Dan in the mud right now, stuck with the chaos. Kind of falling way behind, actually. The bolt, though. Jeez, can't
Climatee
be
hugs
luck.
it, but he spins out. He
it's-
was trying to hug.
It's all about your line there. The speed isn't as big a factor because you get to a certain speed anyways. And he stays in. Dan getting hit. Oh my goodness, chaos. into lap 2. We usually save this for lap 3, so that allows Climatee to stick around a little bit. Actually, very much in the mix.
Straightens up and star. We got a star and Dan in second.
Tight,
So.
yeah. He is going to get his revenge on Hattok. No, not quite, but it will pass him. Smurfy now. In trouble. Dan sends that green already.
Yeah, the red's not
still
going to hit
be
him.
good,
It bumped
yeah.
off the wall.
I think this hairpin is clean. Yeah, Dan is, though. Very tough start for him. Really good battle back here. Is going to take the win. Yes.
Climatee clips the
Smurfy,
wall.
Climatee. Everyone's tumbling. What's going on? Hattok.
Wow, Climatee takes
Hattok does
second.
get third.
Hattok gets third.
I don't even know what just happened there, but
Yeah, they were going around like
good for
Climatee-
Hattok. Hattock's up to his 24.
Triple shrooms around. He clips into the
Yeah.
wall, but then straightens up and is able to. Second.
A much needed point there for or 2 points for Climatee. Like to pick up some more here, but yeah. All right, last race. Dan at 33. Mid 30 watch. I don't know what Climatee's doing. He's trying way too hard to sandbag there.
Yeah, this course is too short for sandbagging.
You can
in my
sandbag a
opinion.
little bit, but like Hattok is like
Yeah.
borderline broken the rubber band here.
Yeah.
Like he's got such a large lead. Like this blue will come in, but I don't know. I mean, Dan with the boo could be something. Steal some triple shrooms. Okay, yeah, Hattock's still in range, but still a good sized lead. Gee.
I don't know if the boo is just protecting.
Not sure. Oh yeah, Hattok getting hit again. So now Dan is in this race. Those two have broken the rubber band together now.
Yeah.
Another blue coming in. Smurfy is going to send it. Here's what Hattok does here. He's going to want... Okay, so he does go for it. I think Dan's sandbagging here. Star coming in for Smurfy. And honestly, Climatee's back in this mix too. So really back and forth can happen here at Mario. Yeah, Hattok is going to be the target. Let's see if he can get around this mushroom. Oh, no, I think
Oh,
if
he
he did,
flips
he
out.
could've-
Yeah, Dan's back into first.
He could have,
See what these
canceled
last
it.
items are. Green.
Bananas. Oh, Climatee into the bomb. I think Dan's got this.
Backward screen.
We'll see.
misses.
Hattock's going to push. I
Oh,
don't
but
think it's
hits
going to be enough.
Climatee.
Close, yeah. Dan takes the win. Hattok in second.
36 for Dan.
Climatee will take third. Just like that. There's your round. Dan winning. 36 points. Great round for him. 26 for Hattok. Well played from him as well. He needed that to get going. In the second round here, Smurfy 20. I think he would have wanted a few more points there, but he'll take that for now. Tough one. Climatee 14 after a great start for him. That 14 is going to bring him back into the mix. And you look at the standings here. Hattock's just behind him. Jones is just behind him. Syrup's just in front of him. It is tight in the middle there. Don't go anywhere, guys. There's your round here, but we have one more coming up this afternoon. Uno. Yours truly right here, Uno. Who are you going against, Uno?
I'm going against my own hunger pains. Looking
Yeah, I
forward
can
to
hear that a
that
bit,
taco
yeah.
salad, but
Yeah.
we'll see. It's gonna be a tough round.
Yep.
So I got
Facing off
Syrup,
against-
Jake, and Andy.
Yeah,
So
good one. Anything can happen. There's definitely a chance here, so stack some points, get yourself to the auto bid final.
GG's everybody.
I trust it. All right, good luck. Uno's going to take off. I'm going to hang around for a minute, but we might get some new commentators on, so don't go anywhere. Group 9 starting shortly.
All right, welcome back for the next round of Summer Kart. This is, I think, the 6th round. Or no, yesterday was. What is this, like the.
We're on like 8, I think.
The 8th or 9th round? I have Dan on the mic here, along with Brian Ray.
Just do a little pause in between tracks for the commentators.
We have 2 Toad players, Jake and Uno.
We got a PA round here going, right? Andy and Jake.
Oh, yeah.
I forget if Uno. I always forget if Uno's from Pennsylvania.
Oh, so, but maybe.
Okay. Syrup is soft syrup, yeah. So if you don't have predictions this round, that would be why, because he's busy racing. So far Syrup's got the early lead. Everything's pretty close. Oh, Andy almost went. Andy almost went over the wall, which would have been a shortcut.
Syrup holding onto the star here. Andy with the star.
Triple star action here. We'll see if anyone waits to use it. Yeah, Andy might be waiting to use it. I like to use it on the first half of lap 3. Oh. Uno takes the star.
Already in first. He's getting passed by Jake.
Yeah, and he took a red. He's gonna get, or he took a green and then he's gonna get hit by some reds.
Well, Uno said throughout the week he doesn't want to be in first place in the last lap, so.
Yeah, he still might be in a good position here. Yeah, he should cut the grass, so he probably should. We'll see if Andy can rebound from his last couple rounds, and probably not as good as he wanted.
Andy's
so.
in great shape.
Oh, trigger! Yeah, he triggered those items fast. Although this bolt is gonna stop him, yeah. So it's still anybody's game here, I think.
Who is coming?
Depends on what
For
items.
Jake, yep. And he's got speed item.
Oh.
Oh, but the lightning! Jake!
Oh, and
Oh,
Andy
he doesn't
takes
get
it.
there.
Yeah, don't play 1 and 2.
That's
oh,
a
I
good
gotta
start.
do that. I forgot I gotta do. All right, so Andy, Jake, and Syrup, right?
Definitely Andy Jake.
Update. All right, well, we'll see if I got that wrong after this
Yeah,
track.
someone tell us if Uno beat Syrup, but I think.
Beck, Andy. So let's just taking a quick look at the points here. So Jake is sitting pretty good so far through his first. I think he only did 1 round, right? But yeah, like I said, Andy is gonna definitely want to rebound. He made the. Was he in the second two like the semis last year? I think.
I believe he was.
Yeah. So.
Is he beat Jones in that crazy quarter? Not into the semi.
Yeah. So he's gonna definitely want to rebound from not the best start. Syrup also is kind of in the middle of the pack as far as points go. And if you guys weren't aware, I know there was some confusion earlier in the week, but the first total was like their average round score. And then the second one on the bottom is their average score per race.
Oh, and he does steal it. The gold shroom can be kind of awkward on the track.
It's hard. You can't. I mean, it's risky, obviously, to cut the moles, but you can't get rid of your shrimp, so it's
Yeah.
really not that fast. Uno's going a little bit aggressive there. Oh, and I didn't see what Andy got hit by. Oh. Syrup takes the item Uno was going for. Andy with a bolt, so we'll see if he can catch.
Syrup might be too far ahead here.
I think for Andy, yeah, but I think he can get Uno maybe. Not quite. Yeah,
Ooh.
not quite. Alright, so Syrup, Uno, Andy. Syrup spins out in the beginning. Oh, Andy hitting a bomb. We'll see if Uno tries to shell Jake maybe before the... Oh, he spins out though. Oh, Syrup had a bullet, but he didn't use it yet. Okay. But yeah, no, I mean, with the red shells, he gets hit. Yeah, only Jake made it.
Yeah.
Syrup electing to switch his items out.
Jake not going for the... Fires the red.
Yeah, as far as versus players go, Jake is probably the most conservative player I can think of. He doesn't try fancy tech or anything. He holds on to his shells to make sure he plays nice and steady, which definitely helps. Makes it lap 2.
Yeah, he doesn't beat himself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was surprised Syrup didn't drop some of those bananas before the ramp, but he did drop them after, so I'd slow some people down.
Syrup going for it.
I don't know if he got
trips,
that.
who
Yeah,
knows?
could have.
Maybe, maybe not.
So Jake's still looking pretty good here. Syrup might have a chance. Oh, but Jake spins out, so we'll see if he makes it. And yeah, that hop mattered. Syrup might have a chance here. Gonna have the red shell. We'll see what Jake. Okay, that boo. Yeah, not gonna help him there, unfortunately. But yeah, Syrup will take it.
Syrup.
Oh. Syrup off to a nice start here. 7 points through 3 tracks.
This is only his second beat as well.
I don't honestly remember. I pull up my phone. Yeah, you could tell better last year when we had like the total points at the bottom. Kind of figure.
Yeah, I mean,
Syrup got 24 in round 4. And
yeah, that was
it.
my round. I think, okay, that was it. Okay, yeah. He's shown good stuff early. Nice snipe.
Jake, was Jake sandbagging? I thought he was like stopped. I didn't quite see. The field looks pretty close here still. Definitely on this track, stars are very, very powerful, so we'll see if anyone gets one and then holds one.
And he's going to take the lead with a single red. Oh, but he's got to slow down for the train.
Oh, that's
Awkward.
unlucky.
Yeah, the single train.
It feels so bad to have to avoid that because it's almost never in your way. So.
What feels even worse is hitting it.
Jake taking the lead. Oh, and Uno again hits the train, yeah. So
Oh, Uno getting a little caught in the...
Oh, nice snipe there from Andy. Just got him with the greens. So entering lap 3, we still have a pretty close race here. Andy with a slight lead. Oh, he misses the items. Oh, so does Jake. Okay. Alright, yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, this is close at the front. Let's see.
Okay, the blue shell's gonna make this interesting.
Oh,
We'll
and
see
the train could come into play here.
Again,
Oh, he
wow.
gets around it. The blue's coming.
I wonder if Syrup's gonna save his reds for after the. Oh, but he might want to use the shell. Yeah, the shrooms.
I don't
Oh yeah,
know.
the blue shell gets there. So
I might have waited just to have the shells in this spot. But I
well,
don't
it's
know,
gonna
a
be.
tough
Yeah, it
call.
depends on what Andy gets. Okay, well Andy gets only bananas, so unless he throws them forward, and we'll see if Jake can catch. He might be too far in the sand. Okay, no, he wasn't. And I think Andy got. He kind of slowed down somehow. All right, Syrup, Jake, Andy, Uno.
Yep.
So after one cup, again, Syrup off to a very nice start here with 10 points. Jake and Andy at 6. Uno in last place so far with 2, but he has 3 cups still to catch up. Jake with advanced item missing strategies. He still came away with the second place, so
Yeah, he's playing very conservative.
yeah, very so conservative. Doesn't want to misuse any items. Oh, he got rid of that shell, so
The A boys are out in front here.
and he's gonna
Yeah.
steal the golden shroom. So obviously that's a nice speed item on this track. You can maybe use it here, maybe use it after the ramp. You'll use it later, yeah. We'll see if anyone gets a bolt would obviously stop him. But otherwise he's gonna be able to take a nice lead after the ramp. Although Uno with these reds might be able to hit him. Oh, pretty risky. Well, not. I guess it's not so risky
Two
still.
good jumps.
Without the slide, I thought maybe he was close to not making it. But... Syrup switching out his 4th place star for... he gets the bolt, so we're gonna see if he targets Andy here. Oh, Syrup misses the bridge for a little bit. But yeah, if...
I would imagine he would target Andy just to...
Yeah, so if he does, it's gonna be a close race here. Yeah, he targets him, so...
Andy's down, Jake is smashed. Syrup gets a star.
Yeah, so Syrup will probably use this over the grass here. Uno electing to switch out items. And I don't think his reds are going to be able to hit Andy if he uses them now, so... Alright, Syrup does use the star over the grass, and he's going to be right behind Uno. But it's going to be tricky because he has those reds, Uno. So I don't think he's quite able to hit Andy. He might try it in the cave. Oh, Syrup with the star. Gonna be close. Yeah, and just...
Not enough. Andy... Syrup?
Yeah, you would think that the star would be able to climb the cave faster, but it really is just like you're normally driving it. So, yeah, having the star there, it's actually probably better to have shrooms, except for the fact that he had some red shells. So Yoshi Valley, another track with...
Oh yeah, this is gonna be...
Items are just powerful in general here, so... Oh, Syrup hits himself off by accident. And this might actually give him the shortcut, so we might have to have a... Okay, no, it didn't. Ryan, you can talk about how he...
Yeah, so earlier, for those that don't know, in one of the practice rounds, I went off like in the exact same spot, and it just put me after the hairpin.
Yeah, I have no idea why that happens, but it's happened to me before also. But yeah, Andy again off to a lead. Beck gonna use the gold shroom over the grass here. He avoids the fake item box. Oh, Andy with a little bit of an awkward hairpin there. I'm going for, oh, but he hits the wall.
Oh,
He's
Uno's
gonna go
probably
around.
going to go the long way. He's got a decent lead on Jake.
And he hits that fake item.
Syrup hits it, and Jake hits it, so now it's very close in the back. He's got a bit of a lead.
You're seeing a difference in strategies here. Jake in 4th place is going to switch out items, but Syrup waits to use the star over the grass. Yeah, so if you get a shortcut that shouldn't be allowed, whether it was intentional or not, you're... Did Jake just cancel red shells? I thought he... It looked like he got that weird crash.
I don't know, I was looking at chat.
Yeah, but if you accidentally or otherwise take a shortcut, you have to pause it, and usually I think what the rule is like you have to go back one place.
This is very tight at the end, Dan. I hate to cut you off, but...
No problem.
Andy's gonna... Okay, Andy's gonna take it, but we have Syrup and Uno. Oh, it looks like Uno's...
Yeah. I actually think we, a while ago, ruled that, and it has never come up, so correct me if I'm wrong, but you're supposed to pause it and go back one position from, like, further back than you were, or back to 4th. And then you obviously had Jones... This happened to Jones at the end of the race the other day, but he just wound up taking the 4th for the on DKJP.
Yeah, it was so late in the race, it was kind of...
They're gonna go real slow here. Andy going very aggressive.
Oh, and we have a boo out, so we'll get the button mashing.
I was a little surprised that Andy went so fast. If Uno had bolted him, he could have...
Oh! Smashes Syrup.
Oh.
Jake's holding the boo. Okay, now he's gonna use the boo.
Yeah, if you gain no places via the cut, I think you're supposed to just wait for your position. And I don't remember. I know the rules are written down somewhere. You might have to wait like a couple seconds or something.
What if you're in first?
You go back one. You would have to wait for a second.
Oh.
Yeah. But he's saying in 4th place. What happens if you're in 4th?
Right.
I mean, you probably, I forget exactly how it's written, you probably have to resume like about the same size gap, I would think, too, because, you know, like if you're on Water Stadium and you're way behind, could just take a shortcut. Oh, actually, Jake almost fell backwards off the boardwalk there. Very close race on lap 2.
All in the bad house. Jake's gonna be able to get around here and take the lead on lap.
Darius, it's something that is never actually come up, so I would need to relook at the rule, honestly. I mean, we've had these rules since 2017.
Jake gonna lay a couple bananas. Yes.
Might be interesting for first here. Syrup is gonna wait to try to go around Jake with this gold trim. He hits the banana out and he spins
and another
out.
one. Okay, so.
Oh, Jake hitting the fake though.
Oh, but Syrup having some trouble and he gets hit by Jake's green.
Oh, and
here comes Andy. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Okay. Crazy final. Or yeah, crazy ending. Fake. Andy Syrup. A large raid from N91. Thank you for the raid, Ant. Oh, Andy hitting the bomb.
You're just in time for Rainbow Road. Do we have fun facts this year, or has that not been a thing?
I don't know if it's really been a thing. Brian Ray is a professional poker player. Do you have any?
I mean, that's not really a fun fact.
Oh, do you have any like poker tips maybe?
Oh man, no. I mean, we should do a gambling segment about you guys and your channel points. I've seen the way some of you guys bet. It's not very responsible, but. Pretty tight so far.
Loki got a 41, but he was like at 46 possible through like toes or something. So yeah, his Flower Cup wasn't the best, but I think he won like 11 races in a row. It was like Darius said, yeah.
Oh gosh. Yeah, Sergeant Raven. You're good at doing your homework. Okay, back to Rainbow Road.
It's still a pretty close race. No one's gone off the track or anything yet, so.
Yeah, I feel like people have been going off on this track at a decent rate.
Yeah, I went off in the last round on lap 3. It always hurts to go off on lap 3. Uno with the double bolt. Try to trade out here. Oh, triple!
Oh, the triple!
Oh, he didn't need to
wait.
use that so fast.
Uno! They can't use it when they're small.
We'll see. Yeah, Syrup should probably just use the ghost now. Yep, gets rid of it. Cycles. Another bolt. I believe it's 2 cameras, and that they're splitting into 4 images. Did Jake get a shock dodge? Oh no, he got a bolt star combo. So Jake's actually going to race out to a decent lead here. And he's spinning out is going to help him even more.
Oh, it's the reds versus the greens. And he's just going to chill back for a second. Gotta pick something.
The reds versus the greens. So any of you House of the Dragon people out there should get like black shells. Blacks versus greens.
I'm still on season 1, so no spoilers.
Okay.
But I'm enjoying it though.
Yeah. I won't say anything.
And you're gonna use the star here.
Alright, at least one of these reds gonna hit Jake. Oh, another red. Oh man, Andy getting punished. The Syrup's out to a lead here. It's still quite small yet, and he hits that banana. A lot of carnage on the track. Oh, more bananas gonna come out here. Uno with the star, and Jake gets the second place star. Second place star on Rainbow Road is clutch on lap 3. Always want to see that if you're in second. Jake might save it.
So he's gonna hold it.
And not what Syrup wants to see, 3 stars behind him.
It could work out for Jake, because now he's gonna get a 3rd place item if he does it here. Yeah.
Oh, Syrup with the...
Oh, and the Reds knock
man.
out Fandy.
Combo combo for both of them. And Jake with the first place ghost. He uses it right away, though. Andy is not going to have time to catch back up, unfortunately. Was there a prediction on who wins through Special Cup? Because that would have impacted it for sure. Alright, it's gonna come down to what items people get. Oh, Jake hits a... There must have been a fake. Oh, and he puts one for Syrup.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Uno's
Uno gonna take it here. And we have a tie through Rainbow Road. So we got Uno, Jake, Syrup, and... Alright, so after 2 cups, we have 14 for Andy and Syrup, 11 for Jake, 9 for Uno. So it's still a pretty close round. Anybody could win it at this point.
Two missed the items. A lot of shrooms.
Oh, Andy's firing his shells and, yeah, hits Jake. Not a fun place to get hit on those hills there, because it wind up tumbling for a while, usually.
Still very close. Yeah. It's the items.
Oh, and Uno gets a bolt, so we'll see if he goes for Syrup here.
Imagine.
Syrup just driving straight. Okay, Uno used it early enough that Syrup...
And Syrup needs to back up now. See.
Too early. Too early.
Yep.
Jake missed it. I didn't see what happened, but...
Syrup kind of half made it and sized up.
I didn't see if Jake maybe hopped off the ramp, which is actually bad. Or if maybe he just used the MT too early or late. And he didn't hear both miss the items there. More carnage going on, and Uno gets another bolt. Oh, maybe if Jake might have been able to like hawk dodge, save that star, but I guess he would be missing on a lot of items. Pretty sure Uno's just going to target whoever's in first. He's still...
Yeah, I think if you're Jake, like if you're...
Oh, Andy steals a bolt.
Wow.
So he's definitely going to want to target Syrup here. Oh yeah, he just uses it right away. Try to get rid of those, like, kind of get away from those red shells. Another bolt for Uno, that's his third one. And at this point, Andy, he might target Andy, or he might just... Oh no, he just uses him.
Yeah, it's tougher when you're back for
Yeah, for
if
sure.
you just let someone go.
There's a blue shell coming for Andy, yeah, so it's gonna catch Uno up. Oh, but he spins out.
Andy and Una are also kind of. I guess everyone's.
Alright, Syrup, yeah, gonna use the reds so you can go over that wall there. So Andy should be getting hit here, probably. Or maybe one of them blocked, I don't know. Oh, Uno with the large tumble.
Syrup with the star. Oh, but he misses the item.
I don't think he's gonna be able to catch Andy here. It's a little too far back, probably. Oh, Jake gets the Star Bolt combo. He's gonna catch Uno here, but he's gonna have to deal with these red shells. And Andy's gonna take the lead. Jake did not want to see the blue shell there. Oh, he might actually...
Jake!
Yeah, not quite.
Nah.
Andy, Syrup,
Syrup.
Uno, and Jake.
Yeah.
So I don't know at what point it happened, but Syrup is now ahead of Jake in the standings.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Uno taking the tumble into the water here, which loses extra time for the fact that you're frozen.
Andy in first with the boo. Doesn't use it to get through the penguin. Now he'll have to cycle.
Yeah, actually, Andy also works his way out of the toilet bowl for right now. He's ahead of Uno. So we'll keep our eye on that, but yeah, definitely a good rebound round for Andy so far. Oh,
He hits himself. Jake can use the ghost to...
Lays the fake. A lot of people have been laying fakes or bananas on that spot there to the left of the pillar. Uno with another ball. Oh, he gets soft syrup. Okay, so he's gonna catch up here, and we'll definitely be able to, yeah, pass. Another ball.
Oh, wow.
He's been getting, that's at least 5 volts through the last 2 tracks.
We got a battle for second right here between...
Blue shell hitting Uno. We have Jake. Yeah, it might be close here. Uno hitting the penguin, that's not going to be good. Andy, I think, might be, if he gets like a star here, yeah, he's just a little too far back.
Super swag finish. Ah.
So we got Jake, Andy, and Uno.
Uno. And yeah, if you're not sure how the playoff format works, like the final 4 will play the first round, and then the winner or the top 2 go to the next round?
Yeah, so it's the bottom 4 play 1 round. The top 2 from that round advance to the next round, and then basically you just have to win to move on after that.
So each group of 4 is kind of like some sort of cutoff inflection point. To where it's like important to get into that next group of...
Jake almost had to be careful there and not kind of go to the side of the ramp.
Some reds are in play. Syrup's gonna fire one off, and he's probably getting hit. Yep. Oh, the red takes out the blue shell that Jake just got.
Oh, and he was so close. Yeah, wow. Andy, usually very stoic. You saw him react there to almost falling into the water. You're waiting to use these the shrooms because Jake has a red shell. Allowing Uno to catch up a little bit here. But Uno's with the bow, so we'll see if he uses it on the ramp.
Oh, Syrup barely got around that shroom spot.
Jake with a shock dodge because he was on the zipper. Right, and he's going for the back hip. He's going pretty risky with it. He makes it.
He gets it. Nice.
Oh, Syrup.
Syrup.
Yeah, it's the worst when you become big again right at the end. And then this happened to me in my last round. It's like you jump off the ramp because usually that helps you avoid the bounces, but then you wind up going straight into the water. Uno's gonna put these bananas down most likely, yeah, to try to.
Oh, but he hits another one.
Yeah, that
is off.
He's showing people why he put the bananas there. But unfortunately for him, it sends him off. So it's allowed Jake to get out to a lead here. Andy's going to catch him a little bit with these through. I guess there were bananas there, so Andy didn't want to risk. Didn't want to risk going in through the grass.
We have a little bit of separation here, so...
Jake just electing to steal 2 mushrooms to head out to a further lead.
Oh,
he gets stuck.
Okay.
And so does
Jake's
Andy.
good.
I didn't even realize it was lap 3. It felt like lap 2. Alright, so we have Jake, Andy,
Uno going ham.
Uno, and Syrup. Alright, that puts Syrup not having a great start cup so far. Right, I think he had 16 after Rainbow Road, but hasn't gotten a point since then. So Jake is now past him with 17.
Yeah, spam your Martys, guys. Carnage early. Uno holding on to this. Okay, he's gonna fire the blue.
Oh,
And he
Syrup.
gets hit.
Syrup got smushed right as people were turning to their normal size there.
What happened to Jake?
I don't know. I was looking at chat for a little bit. Commentating right now are Dan and Ryan. If that's what you were asking. Okay, Andy or Jake gets the ball. We'll see where he uses it. Okay, he just kind of fires it. Might have wanted to wait for the bridge or maybe the spiral route. Oh, Syrup spins out. That is not a good place to spin out because then you're stuck. Uno with the star might be able to troll somebody here. Oh, he gets hit with the banana though. Syrup throwing the green shells. It wasn't able to, or it wasn't Syrup, it was Jake, but he didn't.
Uno's got the star. He's gonna be able to get back into it and pass Jake.
Bubble star, and Andy spinning out, so Uno might have a real shot here. Andy kind of getting stuck as well.
Takes out the bomb. Oh, and Syrup takes himself out with it.
So this race is really tightened up now.
Oh, but he goes off. That's big for Andy. So he's got a very nice lead now. Just has to get through the spiral section.
So Andy is going to take first.
So Syrup will hold on for a second.
Jake's just a little too far.
And
Syrup goes back by Jake here in the round standings. Andy having a nice star cup. I think he's, what do you have, like 8 points?
Andy needed this because his average going into the round was like 1.6 or something.
Yeah, he's definitely had a nice rebound here. He's probably going to be, oh, Jake going off. I don't know. I guess Andy would have one more round. I guess it's not impossible for him to like make up some more ground and maybe.
That was a nice
through.
play by Syrup, dragging the fake and cutting off Andy.
Yeah, so I guess in the round standings you want to be top 3 or top 7, right? Or top 11.
Yeah.
4 or 5. So Climate right now is in 7th place, but Andy's not too far from his average round total, so you know it's not impossible definitely for him to still make it into that semi-final auto bid.
Yeah, and everyone still has one more round, I think.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more rounds, right? Wow, like triple fakes there, or I didn't see what happened to Jake. Yeah, but he's gonna get caught with these reds.
And he's got a decent lead here.
Jake gets hit by the bus and the bomb. That is rough. I know the feeling on lap 2 of Toad Turnpike. No, players can't hear the commentators. A lot of carnage here in lap 2. It's allowed Andy to get a nice healthy lead.
Syrup does pull the star though, but gets hit by the blue.
Honestly, all I hear right now is, here we go, here we go. It's just...
Andy gets hit by the blue, and now that allows Uno to throw these reds.
You literally only heard Toad, basically. And the item roulette.
Syrup waiting to use the star.
I'm wondering if
Yeah,
he's gonna just... Okay, he'll
Yeah.
use it here. He might have just held it for the end of the race, honestly, because I don't think they're gonna catch Andy, but maybe I'm wrong.
I'm gonna try.
Oh, Uno hitting the... I didn't see what he hit, but I don't think it's gonna matter. I think Jake's too far back. So Syrup wasn't able to catch Andy, so we have Andy first again. And Syrup. Uno is gonna take third, and yeah. Jake needs to pick himself back up. He was clawing his way back, but the last few tracks have not gone well for him.
Oh, Andy finding the bomb. Reds are very nice to have in this spot. Everyone's so close.
Yeah, Andy. So now Andy is just 2 spots back from the.
Oh yeah,
advancement.
he's really lightning fake.
Beck might use it here before the bridge. Oh, he just switches out for 4th place items. Europe will see if he uses it to get Jake off here or try to get him up. He doesn't. Okay. He's just gonna wait. Oh, he actually
does get
gets Andy.
so,
Wow.
yeah.
Surprising. I was thinking maybe he would just save it. This is all working out well for Jake. Ooh. Yeah, Jake, I think you're gonna see Jake just hold on to those reds. Oh, and Syrup, he must have gotten hit out of bounds, or he didn't go. He didn't go for the Frapsnell and shortcut jump thing, did he? Because it looked like he was in that direction, but I didn't see what happened. All right, we have a close race for second here, but Jake's out to a nice lead.
And third.
A second,
Andy's
third,
right
fourth.
there too.
The bar here is going to be big for Andy. We'll see where he uses it, probably before these items right here.
Yeah, it looks like Uno's gonna hold these reds too, just to try to hold off for a second.
Oh, star ball. Okay, Andy fires it instantly.
Yeah, this is
And he clears out the red shells, which is a big deal. But he gets hit by the last one. Yeah, he's not going to catch Jake, though. Jake, by virtue of everything that happened in the other laps, gonna take first. Still kind of close for third here. Maybe Uno can sneak by.
Oh!
Not
No.
quite.
Jake, Andy, Syrup.
Nice rebound there for Andy after falling in. Was it lap? I don't remember if it was lap 1 or 2, but come back.
Jake with the early star.
Try to race that to another lead like on the last track. Red shell hitting Andy from Syrup. And then Jake is just going to hold on to that green to make sure that he doesn't get hit. Oh, he actually fires one and hits Syrup. Wow, so I think that's what hit Syrup.
Yeah.
Okay, Uno with the ball, so you can potentially use it where there's no guardrail to maybe shock Jake off the track. Oh, Jake taking the blue shell, but that was about as well as you can take it. It bounced him off the wall and got him back pretty quickly. Uno using it to, he used the ball to just switch out for 4th place items. Close race here.
Andy gets hit.
They're gonna use some of these bananas. Doesn't get the red. Doesn't hit Sear with a red, but I guess he might have hit.
Yeah, you may as well drop him now with the blue.
And Carnage here, so Jake is gonna probably stay in front here, although he doesn't have a blocker. But Andy's red hits a banana. Still pretty close. Uno with a star. Whoever finishes second here is gonna come down to these items. Syrup hits.
Oh, Uno gets another.
Oh, but Uno's he
was off center.
wasn't driving straight, so Uno wound up in 3rd, I believe, right? And Syrup 4th.
Jake, Andy.
Yeah, so Jake going back by Syrup here, and Andy is now almost ahead of Syrup for 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 8th and 9th place. So, and they're closing in on Hattok and Climatee also. So, yeah, very, very strong round for Andy here. Definitely needed it.
And he's out front with the gold shroom.
No hitting the bomb. That is, in my opinion, one of the worst bombs. Is the one in the middle of the track on Mario Raceway before the where you normally use shroom.
I've hit that one many a time.
Yeah, other people say maybe the Banshee Boardwalk.
I hit that one too, so I'm not a good person.
Or Chaka Mountain, the last one, but for me, that Mario Racing bomb is the absolute worst.
The Chaka one doesn't worry me. Andy with a very big lead this track.
Oh, okay. Oh,
And Uno gets smashed, so that lead is going to grow even more.
A lot of red shells here, so that's gonna help Andy.
Oh, Jake gets the bolt, immediately uses it.
Oh, he actually hit Andy into the fence, so he might look. He might have had a chance to catch up, but
now
the
this
red.
is a little awkward. He's just gonna try to get something here. Get star.
Another ball. Okay.
Still awkward.
He's gonna just go. Yeah.
Oh, he gets blasted over the deep though.
Okay, the boot
Okay.
comes in real handy for him there.
Andy's gonna get another victory, and Jake's gonna hold on.
Yeah.
Second place for Jake. First place for Andy. Syrup coming in 3rd.
Was Syrup 3rd or?
I meant
Uno.
overall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
All right, yeah, that does it for this round. So yeah, really nice job by Andy that round. Unfortunately, Syrup, yeah, had a really nice start, but kind of had it rough. The last 2 cups only got, I think, 5 points. Get this. Yeah, so you can see, actually, did Andy? Yeah, Andy actually is now tied with Climatee for 7th place for that semifinal auto bid. So that's a huge round for him. Jake's still in the semi auto right now. But yeah, that does it for our rounds now. Are we gonna have a what is the Abney bot? the bot racing?
Yeah, we're probably gonna set up some sort of entertainment here. We're gonna have like about a 2-hour break for dinner, and then we are going to be back for another 3 rounds after that.